And we're live. Good evening, all. Thanks for joining. We have, well, Garth both in the chat and on stream. We have Thomas, Tom, Starbuck Tech so far. And apparently we have nobody because it shows 0 is watching.
Perfect.
I see 8.
The way I like it.
Oh, now we just went up to 8. It took a while for it to clue in, I guess.
8 people.
Oh, so you wanted to learn the soldering technique?
Who?
Hey, Matthew, welcome. Garth was saying,
do it?
what you do is you don't plug in your soldering iron. This is a really cheapy one I got for free. With simply an off and on switch. And you don't plug it in, you don't turn it on, and you can hold it like this forever. And look, it does. Oh, you can't see, but it does nothing. Look.
As long as you don't hold it for too long when it gets hot, right?
I could leave it outside. It's been stupidly hot and muggy here, so probably get as warm as the iron does. So what we're going to start with tonight is some external hard drives I got for free. And we're going to use my very confused PC. Hey, Jack, 68 Hey, and Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. Welcome, welcome. And we're just going to let Retro Techie rant away.
I didn't say a word. I mean, I'm evil Bill Gates. He didn't say a word.
Okay, let's change over to my webcam.
Typey.
So this is a very confused PC. It thinks it's a Mac.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Totally.
tough case. That's a nice one.
Yeah. I got it for a really good deal because the top of it's cracked.
Uh-oh.
You don't need the top anyways.
So let's show you what I got in the box of goodies.
What's in the box?
So there's DVDs.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The Way of the Future.
Yeah. Sealed. They're still
Dual
sealed.
layer, too. Nice.
And more DVDs. And let me take out this spindle of them. Yeah, those are DVDs. And these DVDs.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of DVDs. Are those literally all DVDs or some of them CDRs?
No, they're all DVD. Ours.
Wow.
She's a reseller of movies, so she needs a lot of DVDs.
Yeah, that's right. Reseller of illegal movies. Come see me.
Yeah, I need Blu-ray discs, too. Matthew's asking about Blu-ray discs.
Hey, no drinking on stream.
Drinking is
Straw.
encouraged. It's all good.
I'm
As
in
long
the
as
back,
there's no creepy cats.
I'm in the back street of my brother's car 30 years ago. Drinking
We
out of
might be
straw.
doing another drunk Charlie does computer stuff. So
Why, is he there drunk over there?
That can only go well.
we got this Western Digital external hard drive with the power supply.
So what are the specs on this system?
This one here,
Yeah.
this little guy, there's 8 gigs of RAM and a 120 gigabyte SSD, and it's an i5, don't ask me the gen processor.
Cool.
And it's just simply my test laptop.
Oh, okay.
So
That's like a weapon. You throw it at people.
yeah. Well, it
Like
is
that
a
one.
tough book.
Mm-hmm.
In theory. Okay, I got all the power supplies for these things, but I didn't get any. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta find a cable.
All right, entertain the people, evil retro techie. That didn't work out as I thought it would.
I just fix consoles and I complain. And I
But you
prod
fix
and
every
prod
console.
until I get my way with my mods.
It's true. I've modded so many. I mean, he's modded so many channels now. That was amazing. Being a mod is the best. It's so much fun.
Any Blu-ray? No, just DVDs. All right,
Hey.
so cable.
Plug her in.
Let's plug her in.
Hit it on top.
I don't have the
Get it
right
straight.
cable. What? No.
Fancy.
Okay.
Those little Western. Is that the Western Digital drive, right?
Yeah, it's a Western Digital. Hold on. I got the wrong cable. I'm going to keep it over here.
Did you just pee live on live on stream? Is it that kind of stream?
Just flushing something.
A deuce and a half is supposed to be able to run over a tough bogey, and the tough bogey is supposed to survive that.
Ta-da! I got the right cable this thing.
You ever see the Game Boy that survived the Iraq War? It was like, bombed off place, and it's like all melted and everything.
Oh,
No.
Eric's backstage.
Oh,
Is he?
hold on. Sorry, Eric. Evil Eric. Welcome.
Gosh. Definitely.
Hi.
Evil. Definitely.
Oh,
Evil.
wait a minute. We're no longer evil.
I'm neutral.
Expensive.
No, that's not the right cable. Oh my god, how many of these cables do I have?
Golf 4. Yeah, that's
Try to
right,
use
Tom.
this USB one.
Matthew Jonathan Soper is back with his laptop and webcam and would like to join, and will pay you $20 to join the stream.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, hang on.
It is on display at the New York City Nintendo store. Tom, you're a genius.
Ooh.
I want to see if I can light one of my Game Boys on fire and see if it'll work after.
Why would you do that?
They made plenty of them. Burn one of them for fun.
No.
Did I offend?
It's supposed to save hardware.
Retro Techie, where tech goes to die.
Die.
A fiery, painful death.
Alright, Matthew, I just sent you the link in Discord. And I need to find a cable for this stupid thing.
A USPA cable?
Well,
Is it a USB 3 with those stupid little weird the thin
Firewire
one?
on that one.
yeah, it's got Firewire and it's also got.
Huh.
Here, let me show you. It's got like this little USB C,
Yeah.
I think it is, or something. Anyway. But I got a whole box of USB
Well,
cables.
One of the funky, odd cables, like an
Yeah.
A or something,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or a B or a C, or
Micro or whatever.
you
Yeah.
know,
you're gonna get. Sorry for the.
mini, micro.
Yeah. But fortunately, I got a whole bin
Maybe it's lightning.
of USB cables.
Thunder. It's a Thunder cable adapter.
Thunderstruck.
I bet you didn't know that when Garth was at Apple, he's the one that designed the lightning cable. And he said, make it USB 2.
Make it USB incompatible.
You're not going to believe this, but we actually are still using USB 2.0 to do data transfers from one of our servers because
Slow
the
and steady,
network
don't change
connection's
anything,
too slow.
if it works. Yeah.
We had to do a sneaker net for something, and the only port on a physical machine we have in the rack space is USB 2.
Gosh. It's always
right.
something you hook up and you're like, why is this going so slow? Oh, it's
Well,
USB 2.
you know, I suggested a creative solution that we just run an optical cable between the two cages. And they went, absolutely not. You can't do that. And I said, why? Is it physically impossible? Like, no, we just don't allow that. I'm like, you're not thinking creatively. Anyway.
Matthew is waiting backstage,
Yep, I see that.
and he's screaming and swearing up a storm, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, he is.
Evil
Damn
Matthew.
it!
There he is.
The first word literally is swearing.
All right, so it's setting it so it sees it.
I learned from the George Carlin School of Swearing.
Hold on.
I love George Carlin. Of course, he's dead now.
What?
Don't tell me that.
Hey,
Oh,
Rob.
sorry. Did I? Somebody else famous
too late.
died today too.
Oh yeah, Olivia Newton-John.
Yep.
Don't say that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she passed away.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That sucks. Actually,
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of watching Grease tonight, and because I have it on my server, on my Plex server, and I found out she passed away.
We just recently watched Xanadu.
I like Xanadu.
I did
haven't
not
seen that.
know that. What's his name? Gene Kelly was it. I did not.
Gene
know that
Kelly
when
is
we
in it.
watched
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
what's
was like,
not to
oh my
like?
gosh, I did not know that. The
Yeah.
last time I watched it was in like music class.
Oh,
in
Trina.
7th grade, I think.
Yeah.
I actually found the dock for the laptop I bought from you a few years back
Okay.
for like $6.99,
Oh, wow.
brand new.
Nice.
The Dell Latitude D630.
Okay.
So I bought it for like $6.99 along with a. Hold on a second. Be right back.
Okay.
$699 or $6.99.
Steal.
I hope it was $6.99.
Does anyone know the brand?
Barely
Ooh,
see it.
look at that. That's a nice little case.
Ambigify him.
It looks like a. That looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
just a
hang on.
generic,
Hold on, let me do
generic
that.
case.
It has eSATA.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
the only.
Now hold it up.
Matthew.
Lower, higher.
E combo 3.5 SATA with E SATA USB 2.0. I don't read that fast. And then stuff I can't read.
But it's got that cool.
It's like
DC
$3.99
logo.
and it works. I mean, it works with my 2 terabyte hard drive.
Mm.
The only problem is that the USB 2.0 slot doesn't work.
I have a server that would use that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to use it, but it does.
No.
I actually am looking for an eSATA adapter to get it working with USB 3.
Oh,
Has anyone
okay.
actually used eSATA before? Like eSATA?
I've
eSATA?
never.
You have? Okay.
I've seen them on so many computers, but never used the port.
This is the first time I owned a eSATA cable or anything with eSATA.
Oh, it actually has an eSATA cable in it? That's cool. I don't
Yeah.
know if
Yeah,
I've seen
I
one.
actually never owned one.
That's pretty cool.
I did back
I
in
also
the, what, 2000-ish something? I forgot when it came out.
2006.
Yeah. I don't know, one of those decades.
I looked it up earlier and I can't remember now.
Yeah. Some decade.
Okay, so,
So-
it sees external, but it won't assign it a drive letter. I wonder if it's Mac formatted.
Might be or Linux.
It could be Linux. Well, we're gonna
What's
try
the partition label say?
healthy partition?
I mean the
Well,
type.
that's good.
The type.
Oh, I don't know yet. Hold on, I just plugged it into my Mac, so let's see if I can see it here.
I mean it could be really odd, like 144. That's a x86 version of Unix
Okay,
that nobody would ever use. Or maybe it was 114. I can't remember now.
and it's not coming up on my. Yeah, it's not coming up here.
Adriana, can you change the camera back?
You're supposed to wow us right now with something, Matthew. Come on.
Well, yeah, show something off, Matthew.
Show something impressive.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
I like that.
It's actually
Is
not
it
bad.
IPID?
Keep going. Go
Another
on.
Keep going. All right. All right.
Oh,
Oh, I did also buy a DVD rewriter the other day too
Okay.
at the thrift store.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The only problem was that it was external, and it was $16.
That's that Toronto money.
$16.
Anywhere else? It would be
Canadian?
It was
3.
brand new though.
All right,
Toronto.
I'll go back to being big. Sorry, I totally forgot you were big. I got
It's
I
okay.
got focused on something, and I'm like, doo-doo-doo, what am I doing?
People are here to stare at you,
Oh.
Trina.
I actually finally finished my CD collection or music collection on iTunes / Apple Music.
Yeah.
I have 77 gigabytes in 413 albums.
Wow.
Actually, it's 417, but I forgot to add 4 more albums in there.
Should share it all on LimeWire.
So, do you have any cigar box music?
I got
Eric, that looks like you took
I
a
got a
Mac
lot
OS
of
10 box.
Iron Maiden. I got a lot of Iron Maiden. I got a lot of different music actually.
It's the first guitar I ever made.
Nice.
It's
Eric, you're
literally
bringing
a
that, right?
cigar box
Well, this
and a
is
ruler.
yeah.
Eric, you're gonna bring that VCF, right?
And what? Give it to somebody to play? I
To
can't
play
play.
it. Oh, you
I
can't.
cannot play at all.
Okay. Well,
Well, this
shoot.
is- okay.
Maybe I should bring it just to, like auction it off or something.
No.
Really? Why aren't you doing
Well,
it?
if Sean's there, he might be able to play it, right?
Sign the back of it and say "was." I don't know.
Yeah, what's the whole
Rare.
Trina?
What's the holdup is that I plugged it back into the PC and now it's not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to entertain people with, Trina. So
Stop putting so much pressure on Eric.
okay, all right. Second guitar. Here's
Quick.
the second guitar I ever
Retro Techie,
made.
change your name again. You gotta
Uh,
go pull out all this stuff.
32.
That's a nice
Love
one.
it.
Yeah, this one's almost playable. So I need to recut the nut because I made the top the top string too high. So it's you can't bend the string much unless you're going down. It slides off the top too easily. So
All right.
can't play this one either.
I'm giving up on that one.
Starbuck, we can see your chats.
See my chats.
Your chats are exposed.
What else to put? Hold on.
Yeah, I like that informative educational image you have on the stream about how to properly hold an iron.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that next time because it looks like you could hold it a lot. You could be more accurate.
Yeah, it's like choking up on a pencil.
Yeah.
Nice.
I literally looked up images of how to solder, and that was one of the images came up, and I'm like, I don't care if it's got the copyrights on it or whatever. Sue me.
So sue me.
Yeah. So we're gonna try an iOmega hard drive.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So if the other one doesn't work, rip it open, take out the drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Might
Hey,
be
I
the
actually-
enclosure.
I fixed the floppy drive Sunday.
Yay!
Yay.
I
I
tried
didn't-
working on a radio. I tried working on a CD player.
Yeah.
Managed to get it to play an actual album, but I kept skipping.
Mm.
I think the gears on it. It's from like '97. I think it's just dead for the count. At least I managed to get it to play some of Black Sabbath.
Well, that probably did it in right there.
Sounds like something's happening in the background there.
You here?
All right, let's try the iOmega drive.
So
Yes.
These are all the drives you got, right, Trina? And did the
Yeah,
other
I
one
got-
actually have external? Did they all come with power bricks and stuff?
They all came with the power bricks, no cables.
Oh, okay.
So is that like a rugged Panasonic laptop?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
It is. It is.
Hella
Kinda
cool.
cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
That's the kind of laptop you can use as a deadly weapon.
Oh, and it's got the screen that can flip around and use
Pretty
it like a
modern.
tablet.
That's a very up close view we just got.
Well, say goodnight to the drive.
Welcome to the stream. I'll be repairing Some
'Cause that
drives
one is-
today.
all the poor iOmega one is doing is ticking.
Yeah,
That means
it's
it's
a-
working.
Might be a bomb.
It's a mysterious ticking noise.
Some days you can't get rid of a bomb.
Oh, there we go.
I have an
Here it
instructional
goes.
video about that.
These were
Only it's
free,
about-
right? Sorry.
These
go
were
ahead.
all free.
They were
Fair.
free. Oh,
They were free.
Not bad.
so is that running on the battery?
What, the laptop? No, I have it plugged in.
You do. How's the battery on it?
I don't know. I've never used it with the battery. Because all I use this for, Eric, is to test things. So I never, yeah. The only time I use it is on live streams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't even see the rest of the wording.
So
No,
I have.
I thought Thomas said the geese dries up in CD drives when I read that. Is it the geese? Oh, the
The
grease.
geese. The
So I have
grease.
this Eagle control.
I have never seen that one before.
Yeah,
I've got a
no,
soft
I-
spot for funky looking scuzzy external drives, or maybe other ones too. But
Okay.
I love
So-
I'm actually still on the lookout for a SCSI drive, actually. Well, one that actually can display. Because I think the only two SCSI drives I have are part of my 7300. What I bought
Oh, you mean
last
actually
year.
spinning Rust instead of like a SCSI to SD or anything like that? You mean a real SCSI drive?
Yeah, I actually have two SCSI drives in that computer, and it still works.
Oh, nice.
Although I need to see if it still works now, because it's been over a year since I've last used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
want to see my Star Trek wallpaper I put it on.
Yeah.
it.
From that time period, they're probably still going to be working, except for certain drives.
the IBM PowerBook 520C drive that I have still works. I'm not using it, but it still works.
Does anyone need a Motorola cell phone charger?
No, the 90s called. They want their charger back.
They're getting it back. So I got extra bricks for these things. So I don't know. 2 of them were plugged in nicely to the drive. The rest of them not so much. So I'm just kind of sitting here going, what do I have?
Didn't Motorola make an iPod phone before?
Motorola Rocker. I think
Yeah.
that's what
I
it's
had
called.
found one locally. Somebody was like selling a whole bunch of like old, we'll call them smartphones of the time, and they wanted like $10 for everything.
Mini Palm Trios.
No, I wanted the iPod integration one. I want the rest of the trash, so I wanted that one. Like they're impossible to find. Everyone has scrapped them. Or you go to eBay and there's like sellers like Garth on there selling them for like $500 a pop.
Yeah, Garth really should be more reasonable with his prices for his stuff.
It
Garth
offends
is a
me.
cheap-
Yeah, I've sold anything in even years. I
I
love
mean,
the
you're-
Seagate logo on that thing. Does it say Seagull or Seagate? What did that say in the side of that drive?
It
Oh.
looks like an eagle's
Oh,
beak.
Eagle. It's Eagle.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
Either that or it's a skunk's tail. One or the other.
it does look a skunk.
there you go.
Smell the power.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say what the
So, Trina, what you're doing is testing external devices. You're not working on the Panasonic. You're just Panasonic.
I just have this. I just finished reformatting it the other day,
Oh, okay.
and because it was Charlie's school laptop when he needed PC stuff.
Mm.
And then, well, he's done school, so I'm like, I'm taking it back and reformatting it so I can just use it to test those. I paid a whole whopping $100 for it, so I'm like, it's just going to be my test machine.
It needs to be put to use then.
Yeah, well, that's what it gets the most use on my streams.
If it works, it works. If
Right?
it's not broken, just keep using it.
Free is
Okay.
free.
So I don't have the power adapter for this one. For the Eagle.
I'll plug anything into it.
I
See what happens.
tried all three.
So I rearranged my desk the last couple of days
That's
for
a
more
lot of work.
space. Yeah.
But the room
Um,
you're in is so cramped, though.
Yes, very much so.
And
The Oh no, go ahead, Trina.
Okay, this one is it's a simple drive by Simple Tech by Furbic.
Oh, them!
And the
Love
case,
them.
and the case is so grungy, like it's sticky.
Oh, I hate. Yeah, I've got a Dell laptop that belonged to my father-in-law that sat around for like 10, maybe 15 years not being used, and it's got that that kind of material that is kind of rubberized. It's all tacky now.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's exactly what this is.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ThinkPads go that way too. I get one like that.
It's picked up so much lint and stuff now that it's kind of got a coating. I'm not sure what to do with it. I think it's actually where I pulled the
Burn it.
RAM out that I sent you, Trina.
Okay. Speaking of sending things, Eric.
Yeah.
uh,
I got to get around to that.
Don't worry, I had messaged Adam tonight.
Yeah.
I knew he was away, and he's like, "I'm here in Miami on a gay nudist beach," and he's like, "Want me to stream from that?" And I'm like, "Well, as long as there's girls, I'm good with it. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna say no."
Like I got a new gaming mouse.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Microsoft mouse.
How did
Yeah.
I lose?
This is the worst clicking mouse I think I've ever felt in my life.
Oh, it sounds bad.
It's like
I have a-
it
I have a
barely
Razer.
moves. Stop showing off.
I've
the
got
Buck mouse
this
was bad.
I think I paid
very,
like 70
very
bucks.
beautiful
Corsair.
Apple mouse. This is my
Very
favorite
nice.
Apple mouse, USB mouse, or not USB,
USB.
ADB,
Okay.
And of course, you got Peak Design right here.
because it actually feels good in your hand.
I somehow have lost the cable I had that would work with this. But thankfully, I have a box of cables that I gotta go through. There you
This
go.
is- This is my work mouse.
Does anyone here use OpenCore? I just recently installed it on both my Macs.
Nope.
And is it working well?
Yeah, how's
Yeah,
it
but I
going?
guess- it works fine. A little bit slow, but it's a Core 2 Duos, so duh.
All
Is
right.
it for your main machine though?
I can't seem to get Apple TV to actually play nice.
Hmm.
There's some type of DRM thing I can do to bypass it, but I can't figure out how.
Woohoo! DRM.
Garth was the one who designed the application.
No, I
for
did
it,
not.
so-
No, I did not. No, but so
All
much
right,
time
Garth.
was spent to make sure the DRM worked right, so I kind of laughed. It's like, good, it didn't work. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, it
So
really
Garth-
doesn't matter to me because I don't use Apple TV that much. I really only just use it for watching the stuff I purchase.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I purchase the stuff, a lot of the stuff I get. I mean, you know what I meant. Like
It's
recently,
not
I just probably
stolen.
bought season.
Adam,
We
Everybody download
hear
a car.
you.
You wouldn't download a car.
Matthew, you sound like you're.
I would if I could.
You sound like you're protesting too much. Oh, everything I have is legal. Yeah, I never downloaded anything. No, you don't did.
I just realized that too.
Don't look.
I'm
Don't
actually-
look behind the curtain. Okay, so I'm giving up on those hard drives because none of them seem to want to do
You
it.
didn't try hard enough.
Take out the actual drives now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to, and then I'll test them on my other machine.
There you go.
You have to dip them in chocolate, put them back in the case.
Ooh, chocolate. Ooh.
Yeah, I could go. I'm hungry. I should have ate before I joined the stream.
Hi, hungry. I'm dad. Sorry.
Kick
Dad
them off
jokes.
the stream.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Bad dad jokes.
First the DRM and now this. Squeaky.
So this is what we're going to test next.
A black screen.
Garbage bin.
It worked.
I'm trying to see how to get this. Oh, I'll just lift the laptop up on top of it. So it's a printer, not a garbage bag.
Throw it away.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a laser printer?
It is not.
Throw it away.
Don't send it to Steve. He only wants laser printers.
It is. Hold on. I gotta log into my other computer.
It looks like a combo scanner fax
Yeah.
hunk of junk.
It's one of those all-in-one things.
It's got 2 trays. It's got that going for it.
It is. Let me see here. Blah blah blah. So it uses 4-color Durabright Ultra Pigment ink.
Sounds expensive.
I don't even know if it works. I got it for free. So the price was right. So bear with me while I turn it around because I gotta find out where things.
I need to buy a new printer, and I'm just dreading it because we've had our same crummy, stupid Epson printer for like a million years, and or no, it's an HP printer. But I hate everything's just horrible with printers now. So
Doesn't HP have that thing where there was like an issue of like you got that monthly ink, and if you canceled the monthly ink service,
yep.
they would kill
So
your printer.
They've got
they couldn't do
HP
it.
subscription ink. You've got like DRM ink. You've got, and it's all just getting worse and worse and worse. And you know, obviously, they're just getting crummy and stuff. So
That's why I only buy obsolete old printers now. We've had the
Yeah.
same. I think it's is it an Epson or a Canon? I don't know. The same printer, inkjet printer, for about 5 or 6 years.
I've had this one for at least 10 years.
actually have an ink
So-
printer that I did the Insta Ink program. Luckily, it didn't kill my printer, so thank goodness for that.
I'm trying to show you that it's booting up, but not.
The screen's a little washed out.
But at least turns on.
It consumes power and it has a blinky light.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Yep. Yeah, the printer I've got, though, it's got this tiny little tray that only holds, 25, 30 sheets or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I tried to fix ours. It won't suck in paper properly anymore. And there was actually a lot of information online about this exact problem, and I fixed it, but it didn't actually fix it. So, but it's incredibly annoying, and I hate working on printers. So
Recap it.
Printers are the last bastion of mechanical device, like the floppy drives, where
Yeah,
I
so
just
65
assume
Scribe
not.
did a video today about his one of his latest like pickups and stuff. He's in Canada, you know him, right, Chucky?
We all know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only
But
about
yeah.
10 of you.
But he did a whole video about his Style Writer printer, and I had that one recently. I was trying to fix on stream like a couple times, right? And it was hopeless, to be honest with you. But it's like, I don't want to get into trying to tear apart gears and stuff, because that's absolutely will be a disaster for me.
Live on stream.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it. I mean, it actually looks very pretty. So it'd be a nice decorator piece on a shelf.
You get one that works, it's got a crappy case, and swap it.
That's the trick, is getting one that works.
Oh, well, yeah, true.
I have a broken Image Writer too, and then I got another one that actually works fine. So
I plan on picking up some kind of image writer while I'm at VCF.
the Image Writer 2 are good, solid printers.
Oh,
for
but I want a heavy,
loud.
Oh,
Oh, there's
you
two
know.
of them. One's even heavier than the other one. It has a
Yes.
transformer power supply in it.
Yeah.
I'll mail you the one I have, except it'll cost about 100 miles.
Don't mail it.
20 miles.
that's why I'm picking up a printer at VCF. I don't want to mail it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. This is fun.
Same with the monitor.
Place your hands on the side of the thingy majiggy.
Okay.
It texts.
Pray.
Gets your fingerprints.
Well, apparently, whoever installed the ink last didn't install it correctly.
Oh,
And open the
Plot
scanner.
thickens.
Aha. Oh, well, there is no ink installed.
that
Oh,
might
they
be a
definitely didn't
problem.
do it right.
That might be a problem.
They missed the whole printer when they tried to put it in.
It also came up that there's clogged nozzles on this thing, so.
Clogged nozzles. Sounds like the name of my next band.
You could play the guitar you made.
Yeah, it's a punk band. I only need 3 chords, right?
All right, you know what? I got this for free. It's going back downstairs where I got it from.
Put it in front of my neighbor's house.
And the next person's gonna grab it and bring it back to the
No,
printer.
because I've learned my lesson on this. You see, I took down 2 monitors a while ago because they were both garbage. And a few weeks later, my friend says, "Hey, there's 2 monitors down here in the green area. Why don't you come get them?" So I went down, grabbed them, never looked at them. But as soon as I brought them up, I looked at them and went, "Oh, for
That's awesome.
That sounds like something I would have done.
You should have used, like Sharpie on it and said, "No, Trina, no."
yeah." Well, what I did is I put a piece of paper written in big, "Does not work," so that somebody else wouldn't take it and do the same thing. Bring it upstairs, connect it, and go, "Oh, it doesn't work," and take it back downstairs.
Or drop it out a window.
Yeah.
Or put it in the garbage can.
The window sounds more fun. Come on. Okay, next.
Next.
I should
What's
just buy a
next?
nice laser
What's
printer.
next? We have another.
I don't think they print color.
Oh my gosh, there's 239 unread messages in. I don't go into Discord very often, apparently.
It shows.
I know.
Or everyone really wanted to reach out to you today.
Twitter,
Tweets.
I was at work all day today.
Yeah.
I actually had to work today too. It was really
That's
depressing.
no excuse.
I mean, I had to manage people.
It's like work. It's more annoying though.
Is that
Yeah.
really work?
Yeah, people is a difficult problem to solve.
I never want to be anybody's boss.
Oh,
Like I have zero interest in guiding other people to do their job. I like to be. I'm
I
one of
hear
those
you.
people
It's
that just
probably
does
just 'cause
my
you're
own
not
job.
good
What's that, Mr. Manager?
You're just not good at it. I'm just kidding.
I didn't hear him. I don't listen
I'm
to my
just-
many. Why should I
I'm
listen to
mumbling
you?
to myself.
No, you
Uh,
sound like my
Jones,
manager.
I am my own manager. I have no job.
Well, there you go. Perfect.
I will
Mr.
still have
Director.
to listen to a manager. Ugh.
I'm a
That's
very
actually,
good.
the Canon printer actually looks like a nice one because it looks simple and
Yeah.
not horrible for complexity.
I'm actually a pretty good manager. I've been told.
They say
Okay,
it with
Michael
fear
Scott.
in their eyes and tears running down their cheeks, but yes,
Hey.
that's,
As long as they fear me.
that's
You're
right.
mean.
Oh,
Which
stuff.
was that Tiberius that said that?
Kirk?
No,
I know, so I thought.
no,
Yeah, that's
the
all I can think of.
second Roman emperor.
I never met the guy. I don't know.
Don't you read history?
I
Did you go
saw
to
books
school?
about it?
Did you go to school?
I'm super young. I haven't read those books.
I haven't been to school in almost 10 years. I'm good.
There you go.
And I'm sorry, but Retro Techie went to school in Quebec.
Oh, that explains everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Quebec history only. Sorry.
What I did.
Yeah. The rest of the world doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Eh? United what?
Is there a way to get this thing to? Oh,
I
Oh,
know that same
Oh,
feeling.
here's something.
I pushed a button.
okay.
Ka-chunk.
Hey, you pressed the button, it didn't explode, so yeah, it's good.
Did it flashy?
Today.
Did it do a
Starbucks
flashy?
text like, oh
blinky
look,
thing?
another printer.
Does it have ink installed?
I don't know.
Did you look?
No.
You're supposed to be managing her, Eric. Like, what's going on here?
She's not my problem. I mean employee.
Wow.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, it's printing.
Yeah.
Or did you put pre-printed paper in it?
Ooh, it works. Nice.
It works.
I knew it. I just had a feeling about that one. It looked like a nice, simple printer that actually might be old enough to not be burdened with DRM or
Again with your
subscription
DRM.
services or gears.
Damn
So-
you, DRM.
Garth, what did you do at Apple anyway?
He's not allowed to talk about it.
I know what he did. You remember, the Magic Mouse where you plug in the cable at the bottom? That was
mean
his
this one?
design.
This is my idea.
That was his stupid idea.
It's a,
Well, it keeps it
It's an
out of the
elegant
way of your
solution for-
hand so that you can use it, right?
yeah.
While making it totally
Yeah.
useless.
Well,
Eric,
you
in
showed.
response to your query, I worked in QA.
Yeah, I was wondering because you showed that video of your office the last day you were there.
Yeah, that was actually that was very close to my last day.
Yeah.
That was my test run for my last day, actually. Yeah, that was all my test systems and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's
And
cool.
by the way, that free printer also came with free paper.
Nice.
That's worth more than the printer.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
get a bunch of nicely clean, paper on the stupid, what is it called again? Little feeding stuff for my Imager too. The only ones I have is Christmas stuff on it and stuff. So
Tractor feed paper.
tractor feed, thank you. I have another whole box of it, but I had to toss it because I got it with another printer and it's literally molded and smells.
Oh
terrible.
no.
Yeah.
You can still buy that new.
Yeah. And unfortunately, last couple times I looked, it's you got to buy 100, big box of it or something.
Hey, Joe. Evening.
I need to look a little harder.
All right.
That looks like my last printer.
This is the last printer.
She took it from your house. That's why.
Good. I hated that thing.
That looks like an HP.
It is an HP. HP Envy 4500.
Ooh, fancy.
I don't remember mine being an Envy though. Weird.
But I'm trying to figure out where the heck the paper goes.
Did you guys watch Action Retro's last review of that Brother? Not really a PC, but then he figured out it was a 386 thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It had a super duper 9,000 whatever thing. It had a name that was longer than
Some good marketing there.
yeah.
Simple. It's funny how much that looked like an one of those an Apple IIc with the horrible little LCD panel thing they used to have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And it was performed as well as that too. It's definitely a little faster, but yeah, it's pretty cool. That's just basically a little PC. I'm very curious if there's any way you could just populate the board with VGA connection, but I'm sure there's other ICs.
Well, yeah, because he showed it where the board looked like it had the spot for it, but I doubt there's any way you could just throw a connector on there and it would work.
So that would
Sorry.
be cool. Have a little
I'm riveted by this. I'm
portable
watching this
little
printer.
VGA or little 386 system.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised it was a 386.
I first thought it was actually one of those. I can't remember who made them. It's a VTech, where they put
Right.
basically like an Apple II and a little thing, right? I thought it was gonna be like another one of those or something, but
Retro Techie
Retro
is a
Techie, just a
cat.
lowercase c.
Retro Techie, since you're just kind of sitting there,
Adam would lose his mind right now seeing that. He would lose his mind.
where do I put the paper in?
The printer.
Well, yeah,
In the
want
paper
me to tell you?
feed mechanism.
that's what I can't find.
Pull the front bottom.
There's a tray in the bottom in the front.
Oh, thank you. This technology stuff.
It's old. I'm
She
old. You know.
I don't use inkjet, so
That actually looks like a nice small copy machine. If you think about it, right?
Yeah, it's got a scanner on the top.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be kind of decent for that at least.
I need to get a film scanner. I was kind of hoping I could get an old Epson, but
For like a 35 millimeter stuff.
no, I do
Slides
4x5 and
the actual
6x6. So unfortunately, that means expensive. Or buy a DSLR that I can, at least 10 to 15 megapixel. That would work. But people are using those still. You can't get them, for nothing.
okay, this one's going in the garbage.
What?
They should all go.
No, it keeps saying to pull the paper tray out. Ta-da!
Did you read the instructions?
Load the. I
What's
am.
instructions?
Instructions are for losers.
Paper.
Throw it in the trash.
Well, it is an HP, so.
And it's also an inkjet. So, like, seriously.
But I use an inkjet printer.
Well,
Get off the street.
yeah.
Make me.
Laser. That's all I'm saying. Laser.
Pew pew.
I used to own an HP LaserJet printer
Okay.
when you could get them really cheap from like the university surplus store.
Yeah.
Those things would, you had to drop them to kill them.
How the? Seriously?
If you hit it a few times, it should work.
Joan Collins. Joan.
Besides that, I want to get to the real meat and bones of tonight. So,
Oh, there's
I would-
something more exciting than printers?
yeah.
Is it an
This is just
actual
a lead up
computer?
to it.
Be still, my heart.
If I could. Oh, there it goes. So this one is Garbage.
Oh yes, of course.
I
I'm embarrassed.
don't think you're putting enough effort into this HP printer.
It's true. Take it apart.
I'm putting as
Solder it a
much
little.
effort as what I paid for it.
Solder it.
So zero effort because it was $0.
Does it work? No. Done.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
How much would you sell a printer like that if it did work?
$20.
$20?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. See, it's worth $20 worth of effort.
Yeah, well, it just got $20 worth of effort. I pulled the paper tray out 4 times,
Okay.
and it's $5 a time, which is $20. All right. Let me clear some stuff up, and we'll get to the real stuff.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to go get some
Well, my
food
camera.
because I'm starving. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Not fair. I'm hungry.
Next.
Next.
Quick. Matt, impress us. Go. Go.
Wow.
No. People are leaving the stream.
That was fast.
I tried, damn it.
Don't do that.
You
Garth
do
will-
better.
Garth will tell us some
Dance,
Apple
damn it.
secrets that he'll get sued by telling us for.
Both of you dance.
Go.
The original code name for the NVIDIA project was Monica. Because of Monica Lewinsky, because of the great betrayal against AMD or ATI. Did it, Monica?
Is that true?
That's
Yes.
great.
Is that actually true? That's why they called
Exactly
it
true. It was 2000.
Hmm.
So that
So
stuff
this
flew, I
is-
guess.
This is a Dell Latitude 14
that.
something.
Get that away. That's
Ta-da.
disgusting. Yeah, Dell with the nipple in the middle.
And the issue is that the customer's cat peed on the screen.
Oh no.
How did he
Oh my
diagnose that?
God.
Did he?
Oh my goodness.
That'll work. Don't worry. You don't need that.
And apparently the screen started acting up. Go
Who'd have
figure.
figured?
Well, duh.
He took it to another tech who said that it was water damaged inside
Water damaged.
because the pee went down. Now here's what's really interesting.
It's not cat pee.
I had found a Dell Inspiron that I was going to literally switch the components out, call it a day.
Yeah.
And then he said, I want to upgrade the hard drive. And for some reason, when I got the new Blade hard drive, it stopped seeing all hard drives.
When you say blade hard drive, you mean like what?
MSATA?
MSATA? Yeah.
Yeah.
M2?
Maybe you just have to pee on it a second time, it'll start working again. Live on stream.
Now we know what you're thinking.
One of these boys.
Yeah.
I confirmed that it worked on my Windows PC. It saw it. So I formatted it on that and then put it back in, and it wouldn't see it. It also wouldn't see the original one that it came.
Open up, Garth. There you
Is
go.
that cheese?
You have to.
It's melon.
You have to tell Eric that's a PP laptop she's working on.
Yeah,
Better not-
I heard. I had the
better not-
headset
Oh,
on.
okay.
Delicious quiche you keep telling us about.
but here's
So
what.
you need to neutralize the uric acid in it.
Yeah. Well, what we're going to do is take the motherboard out and I'm going to put it in my ultrasonic cleaner. Oh,
Perfect.
But
Woohoo.
what is really interesting, you see there's the light on the
Yeah.
power supply here,
Yeah.
Just on.
right? When
Yeah.
I test it, when it's like this, it's putting out a little over 19 volts, which is what it should.
Yeah.
But as soon as you plug it into the laptop, I'm trying to see if I
Sure.
can make this visible.
Suddenly it smells like pee over there.
The power goes off.
Yeah, short.
Yeah, it's
Right?
shorting it.
Yeah.
So we're going to take the motherboard out. See? That's what we sat through the printers for.
I think all things DG got it right. Piox it.
Piox.
Brilliant.
And I did test in the Dell I was going to use to replace it that stopped seeing hard drives for some bizarre reason. And I tried everything. I removed the battery, the CMOS battery. I cleaned the contact.
Did you try peeing on it?
I did not
No.
try peeing on it.
Oh, that's not.
So I
You
didn't
tried
try
everything.
everything.
That's not everything if you didn't try that.
No, what you do is you cover it with diatomaceous earth and put it in the backyard for a week or two. Then dig it out, and that'll neutralize the
Everything.
pee. Yep.
All
It
right.
won't work, but
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you guys to entertain the viewing audience,
it's not my turn.
Got it. We got it.
No.
Yeah.
and I'm going to go fill my water bottle.
All right, go. So
When I was in
computers.
high school, I had one of my cats peed into my book bag that I used for school.
Nice.
Oh god.
So your excuse was the cat peed on my homework?
And it was funny because back then, we all wrote notes to one another, and I just threw them all in my bag. The bottom of my bag was just full of a bunch of notes and stuff. So yeah, the notes soaked up all the.
When I moved
that's
into
my
this
pee
house,
story.
my dog peed in the vent. When we moved into this house, it's one of the vents on the ground. But he went to the bathroom and he peed straight into it the first day. So for the next 7 days, whenever I go to the bathroom, it reeked of urine.
Oh, I can one up you there. I'm sorry. So
Stop
my
one-upping me.
brothers in high school played a joke on my entire school. They took, how Eric will probably know this from where he came from. You'd use deer urine as a scent for hunting,
Oh.
right? Right.
Yeah.
So they had deer urine and they poured it into we had these giant heaters in the hallway. This is upstate New York. It was cold. Giant heaters in the hallway, and it just was the most horrendous smell. They had to evacuate the school and everything.
Yeah, I mean, we
Hey.
played pranks like, we would
It was horrible.
we didn't do that kind of stuff. We used to take one of the teachers had a Volkswagen Beetle, and we picked it up and moved it between some, the
good.
security posts, so he couldn't drive it away. I mean, we did that kind of stuff, but nothing
That's
destructive. I mean, that car was perfectly fine.
All right, so let's change
It
cameras.
stayed there for a whole weekend.
Joe's like, whatever happened to flushing M80s? Yeah. Can't imagine what that happened to you today not doing that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Go.
Howdy.
Flushing M80s.
Hello.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You
Is it
can't,
me you're looking for?
There's no witnesses.
So I gotta find a guide because I have not looked that up. Because why be prepared for these streams?
I swear it was a cherry bomb, not an M80.
So it's a Dell Latitude 145480. And we're gonna make sure we do this right. So I'm gonna use my little laptop, my tough book, to look up a guide. Once I have
You
it
should rename that laptop Squeaky.
Latitude 14.
Or Squiggy. That's even
It
better.
really needs a bigger keyboard, though. That's the problem with it. 54.
The cop-
Actually, it's kind of nice for a small, takes less space in your desktop, right? For,
Yeah.
just for testing and stuff. But
My netbook had a smaller keyboard than that. I didn't have any trouble, and I've got sausage fingers.
All right. So it's just me then. Fine.
Yes, it's just you.
It's just me. Okay.
nice, my delivery just arrived.
Food?
Of
You brought us pizza.
Air tags and ultrasonic cleaner stuff.
Oh, speaking of
Air tags?
ultrasonic cleaners,
Hmm?
does anyone know if I should first heat it up before putting the board in?
Joe would know best. He's in chat, but from what I've read, I've not used mine yet. But what I've read so far is yes, you should. But
Okay,
I'm sure
'cause-
Joe will have an
Oh,
opinion.
heat up the liquid, you mean?
yeah,
I don't know if it makes all that much difference, does
the
it?
instructions say turn on the timer, turn on the heat, turn on the timer, and let it go.
take a hot
No,
air gun to the
there-
board first, and then heat up the board, and then throw it in, and then
The other thing too, you put depending on you could. Some people are what I've read too. Again, I've literally not used mine yet, and I was just asking for advice online today about it. But yeah, other people actually heat up the liquid before they put it in, which I think is mental. But yeah, you just generally I would say you want to heat it up first. There's a heat up cycle.
Okay.
And stuff, and Joe just said always heat it up
Always
before.
heat it up before running it. Okay, thanks, Joe.
So sausage fingers are more like butter fingers than chicken fingers.
Wait, really
Mm,
law?
Wait.
Running a law firm, you feel like you're
let me mute
demonetized.
What are you playing there? I
Well,
don't-
it's an ad that's on YouTube, so it shouldn't be. Okay, let's see.
you went
how-
very low resolution for this shot.
Well, it's only a 720p camera, so.
About the same as what I used last time.
What's
No.
that?
My webcam last time was a 720p webcam.
Oh, look at this. Remove the screws. Done.
Boom.
Oh, you're finished.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fixed.
That was it. Yeah.
Now pee on it.
That was the cat's job.
Oh,
So Michael's workshop, my Butterfingers broke a CRT a couple weekends ago, so I'm not into Butterfingers. Or even buttery fingers, as you say.
Okay, where did I put? There it is. Behind the water bottle. And unlike Apple, they only use one type screw through the whole thing.
Yep.
Handshake, Apple.
yeah.
Thanks, Garth. Okay,
People with quality control over there weren't doing their job, it seemed. More screws!
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
And what types of screws can we get? Yeah.
Let's make fun of Monica Lewinsky.
Poor Monica.
Hey, I'm telling you what happened.
That's awesome,
You
though.
asked.
Like a bunch of children running around.
You asked. There.
Okay. So the battery is out.
Okay.
That was
Dick.
easy. One screw and the whole battery comes out. Okay, then what does he do?
You take a pry bar and you rip the rest right out.
Why do I gotta
Don't you mean a
do
crowbar?
Just a little one. A little pry.
that? And then he said,
Crowbar is overdoing it. A little.
That looks a lot like my laptop, only it does not have P on it.
That you know of.
Oh, I know. I know where it's been.
"What's wrong? What's wrong with your laptop that it doesn't have P on it?"
It doesn't work. Man, I didn't try peeing on it. Maybe I should have.
There's your problem.
Right? How the hell did he get that out of there?
Went to the bar. Heard Eric, he said doesn't have P, which means it has P.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh, this is gonna be all right. I can do other stuff and then go
It
back.
doesn't have a battery. It doesn't have. Oh, it does have memory. It doesn't have a hard drive.
Disconnect the keyboard cables. I'm assuming that's the keyboard cable.
Yes.
I don't know why it says cables. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Oh, he didn't do the big one. Let's see. Okay, so he did do the big one. And did he do the other one? Yeah.
Take the fan out now. I
Let
don't
me
know.
take this one out. Take this one out. And take this one out. Although I'm going to kind of jump ahead. Because there's another cable. I didn't say to disconnect, but you know what? It's going to have to be.
Just disconnect it.
Yeah,
You don't need those cables.
Cut it.
yeah.
It's a myth.
Cables are so annoying.
It's like bomb diffusing instructions. But first,
yeah. Okay, now what do I do?
Before that, dude.
Now boot it up.
I don't think it's going to boot without a battery, and the power source doesn't work. Or the. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those stupid keyboards. Okay.
So, hey, Eric, did your new bus Ethernet card offer go through?
yeah. So I only wanted one card, and I offered him 30, and he came back with 35, which is pretty much what I expected. And I thought, should I do 32.50? Nah, I just went ahead and paid the 35. It's good. You know, if it's new old stock, like he said, then it should be fine.
I did the same thing. I got the same thing back. Funny.
Did
I'm
you?
curious if we all got the same thing. Yeah.
Well, actually, Steve messaged me. He said he countered off of Steve wanted 4,
Yep.
and he offered him 35 each, which is higher than the buy it now price for 4.
Okay, that's
And I'm
hilarious.
thinking, well, maybe he got a little, you know,
Yeah.
oh, another one, 35, another one,
Yep.
oh, 35, you know, and didn't pay attention to quantity.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you're going to get one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being so that I don't have to keep moving this thing around every time I want to
Yep.
do stuff. Because the way this works, you've got to do local talk on the printer connection and move it over to the modem connection if you're going to use just a serial
Yep.
terminal. So you have to power it all off. You can't just change the configuration. Or I could get, no, 2 cables wouldn't work. I'd still have to do it.
I got to give you that a go someday here. I haven't done it yet.
So I'm supposed to get it next Monday, I believe.
Damn it. Stop it.
Yeah, I just bought another LC2 like an idiot. Just
Stop breaking so many of them.
I was going to. How many of them do you have
I just
that work?
like them. I don't
That
know.
work.
I have quite a few slabs right now. Yeah, but only a couple. Like, I only have one that doesn't actually work.
Oh, the one that
Just the logic board.
that one that
of all-
you were
of all my
working on
slabs.
last time.
Yeah, actually that one.
Yeah.
I'm actually one of the things I want to try is just ultrasonically cleaning it, which whatever, probably not going to work because I've already cleaned it twice, but whatever. But but pretty much the other thing I'm running into is some of them have I have a nice Quadra 605, but the case is just super brittle. So I'm thinking about maybe putting that innards into one of the LC cases, just like a stealth one or something.
Yeah.
But the case is kind of a bummer though.
Oh, I was going to ask, do you guys think anybody would want to buy my cheese grater G5 tower K, at VCF? Do those
Probably.
go for anything?
Probably, yeah. Depends on what specs it is, right? If it's like the last one.
It's the early low spec one.
It
So
depends.
it's like the 1.6 or 1.8.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. It's the 1.6.
Oh, is it seriously? So
Yeah.
supposedly one of those, I know, Gritty was looking. Well, a while back he was looking for one of those, which is basically it's the super super low end when it's got
Yep.
a different board in it and stuff. But
I'd bring
yeah,
it.
that one is actually terrible, definitely. But yeah, it may be desirable just depending on which one it is, though. Yeah.
Well, that thing get through quality control.
I remember that one actually, and it was
Alright.
we were all like, that one's terrible. We don't want that one.
Yeah.
It was a cheap one, right? It was meant for lower cost and stuff.
I think I paid 35 for it.
Yeah.
So if I got the money back, I'd be, fine.
I'd bring it. Someone will pay if you say like $40.
Yeah,
someone will grab it.
I upgraded the memory in it.
I have my quad.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
I would like
Adam
one of
says
those.
I have to fix it.
A PCIe one of the late ones eventually, but yeah, it's tricky finding one that's not all leaked and stuff. And The only one I have is the couple first generation ones. Well, actually, one first generation one. So
I haven't had the two that I've owned. Knock on, it's not even wood, but whatever. The one I have now, at least, has never leaked that I know of, and I've done like the temperature monitoring and everything, and I pushed it, and it actually stays pretty well. One day,
but
I know
they're
those hoses
crazy,
will
like,
break.
too hot, and yeah, they're kind of tricky to use and stuff for anything real. I mean, even I have the mirror dry door one, right? It's just ridiculous. I've been running it recently to install.
Super
installing
loud.
stuff on it, and yeah, it's just so hot.
Another one that got through QC with a fan. Super blaring.
Yeah.
Is it working? It's fine.
Now you
It's
know why they
fine.
switched to Intel, right? It's pretty clear
Yes.
why.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting rid of the OLPC XO
yeah.
that I've got too, because I've done everything I'm going to do with it.
You got a little Mac OS emulator running on, didn't you?
Yeah, there was and he actually showed up on Twitter because I tweeted, "Hey, this guy built a I forget what they call them, the application format for putting them on an XO. He actually recompiled Mini VMac so that it would work on it."
Yep.
And I dug it up somewhere, and I'm like, "Oh, this is cool. I'll put this on here." And then I had it boot directly into the Fedora that works on it, and have it run Mini VMac automatically, so it boots right into it,
That's pretty cool, yeah.
which is kind of neat. So,
I
but
actually might be interested in that myself, actually.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm flying, so that's kind of doable. I'm looking for smalls.
Yeah, that's something you could just fit in your carry-on.
Yep.
I'm sure they'd look at it and say, "Not a bomb," right? Yeah. Okay.
I just like the way they look, but honestly, it's like I need more things to put on a shelf.
The keyboards on those are just terrible to work with, though.
Yep.
But it does have 3 USB ports, so you can. Yeah.
That's why they're called low cost. Right?
Yeah. I like the screen on it, though. It's actually a pretty decent screen.
What's going on, Trina?
What's that?
What's going on? You're not speaking.
Oh. So I'm just taking it apart.
Yeah.
Speaking English is goodly. It's about as exciting as that. I'm just in the process of taking off the heatsink.
So it's completely dry. You didn't find any puddles or anything.
No, and it's been a while.
Oh, okay.
It's not like the cat just peed on it yesterday.
God, you got to figure that's got to be corrosive too and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Okay. So which side? Okay, 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter. How the hell are you supposed to tell the difference?
What's on my wish list in regards to computers that you want? Oh, wow. A
Power.
Quadra 700,
Oh.
which of course everybody in the world wants a Quadra 700.
Oh, I have one right there. I'm good.
I'll tell
I
you
don't
honestly,
want one.
Eric. I'll tell you my opinion on that if you want to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
They're pretty and they're cool because of the way they look and stuff. But as actual computer,
They're not very good.
They're not very fast. The 2CI the 2CI looks the same, sort of, right? But and it's not that fast. And there's a ton of 040, 33 megahertz. You can, overclock, whatever. Like any sort of the LC475s or like a Quadra 650 or something.
Okay.
Depending on what
as
you
long
want
as it
built
runs
in.
AUX.
Yeah,
That's the one thing.
whether it has built-in, optical drive or something. And actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if either one of those actually run AUX, so that might be important too. So yeah, if you want it to run AUX, I'm not sure.
Well, that's easy enough to look up.
Yep.
But
the problem is, the stupid Quadra 700s are just so like, oh, it's on, it's that Jurassic Park.
unobtainium. Yeah, everybody wants them. So, but I'm not hung up on it being a Quadra 700, especially since they're ridiculously priced now. Yeah, Adam's offered to send me one for free if
Hey,
I paid
do it.
$500 shipping.
that
Like,
guy.
That sounds like a steal right there.
yeah, it is. That's awesome. I'll go to Penelope.com and take a look. I'm pretty sure that would run what I want. Hardware. So you said a 650?
Well, if you're thinking of an early one, maybe a 650, a Quadra 650 or a Sentra 650. But
They would
I'm
work.
thinking, would they? Ooh.
Yep.
So,
A Quadra 800, Quadra 650, 610, a Sentra 650, Sentra 610, Quadra 950, 900, and 700.
yeah, so that's all those boards I've been working on are the Centris and Quadra 610s. But of course, I'll reiterate, those cases are terrible because they're all the
Because they
horrible.
just break.
Yeah, and yeah. Okay, Richard.
Yeah, if I were to get one, I'd want to get one that looked nice because,
Yep.
What's
the point? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But definitely, yeah, I will say the Quadra 650s I like. They have the built-in optical drive, and well, you can get one with the built-in optical drive. They may not all come with it, but they are pretty fast, and you can actually there's a fair amount of space in them. You can put like cooling stuff pretty well. So if you need to cool it down more and stuff for any reason, but,
Right. The other machine I'm interested in because it's a classic and I don't have one. I've got two SEs. One's an FDHD. I don't have an SE30.
Yeah.
And I know they're very popular, and that makes them hard to find.
Yep.
But I'd actually like to have one that required some work so that I could do some work on them. And I think just about every one of them out there that you can find probably needs work. So
I want the the Japanese LPGA computer. I really want one. Like they're stupidly ugly, but I really, really want one.
Another one I wouldn't mind having is a PowerBook 540. See,
Yeah.
but
Actually,
again,
I just got a 190 CS, which I didn't think I was ever going to be able to find, but I actually got one and it works, and
Yeah?
I'm pretty happy with it. I need to tear it apart, and it had battery leakage on the inside, so that I probably will never run battery again
Yeah.
unless I totally fix it. But
I'm also thinking about getting rid of the 180C that I've got because finding memory for it is impossible.
yeah,
Don't buy the SE30; they break all the time. What do you know about Max and
Bruce, you
repairing?
need
Oh,
to fix them
this
'cause you got the
Bruce
secret
guy, what
recipe
does
to
he
fix
know?
them. Bruce has a secret info
Hey,
to
Bruce.
fix them. When is LML going to share all that stuff, Bruce?
My SE30 works just fine.
I got lucky. I'll be honest. I got lucky and I got a really nice one, and it works great. So I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, and I did not get it cheap either. I paid like $180 for it, which is kind of high for what I paid for.
Any interest in MS DOS? I kind of went the Mac route because I was never able to afford it and couldn't work in it, and I did Microsoft Stack for most of my career, so I'm not all that interested in DOS because I did it for work.
I love the DOS cards. I have actually a pretty good collection of them now going.
Do you?
I have a pretty good collection of them now. But I switched from Apple IIc to MS DOS basically, and that's what I used all the way through to like the late '90s, and then I just started picking up Macs for fun, right? But yeah.
Yeah, when I first job I got out of college, I helped write some back office food costing software for a franchisor, and I'm not going to say who it is, but no, I'm not going to say who.
They're
it
not
is.
watching.
I'm just not going to say. Anyway, and I was really geeked up to do some Unix programming. And when I interviewed the person that was managing the project wanted to use Unix, and and then when they started pricing it out, they decided to go with DOS boxes to do it. So, and I could program in DOS, so I took the job, and I was there for 2 years and 1 month.
Wow.
But yeah, trying to get DOS to do multitasking. You can try. I did some int21h programming to get it to do some background jobs, but
Well, I played a lot of Doom.
Did you?
Me too.
Doom and
About
Quake.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where's the thing?
I was working in DOS when 286s came out. So,
Oh, cool. Yep.
and they wouldn't get me one.
Okay, what's going on there, Trina? You have to tell us.
Yes.
I am watching the video as you guys are talking about dogs. And just kind of following along what the guy does, and then I pause it so I can see what he's doing. And like sometimes the screws are circled, so I'm like pausing it where it's circled and zooming in,
Hmm.
and just kind of following step by step.
Isn't it faster if you drill them out?
I tell you what, Starbuck Tech, if you want to know who I worked for, you have to watch all of my videos. Somewhere in there, I probably said,
McDonald's.
nope,
Oh.
Burger King?
nope. You'll never guess.
Does it
Because
rhyme
if you
with-
do, I'm not going to tell you yes.
Yeah, there you go.
What was the one? Okay, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it.
I'm not even going to tell you what business it was. Category. So
Hmm.
I'll give you a clue. It has something to do with one of my favorite foods. Which I've also mentioned in my past videos. So
Oh,
you'll just have to watch all of my content.
Cyberdyne Systems. I like that.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Is it Arby's?
No.
Art. IHOP.
Mm-mm.
Denny's.
Nope.
We're never gonna get
What the
it.
heck was the burger chain that was like? I don't remember.
Jack in the Box.
No, it was actually it was on like Mad Men, and it was a very popular burger chain. And then
Burger
McDonald's
Chef.
destroyed 'em. Burger Chef, yes.
Yeah, Burger
That's what I was
Chef.
gonna say.
That's not the
That, I
one,
was going to say that,
but that was. I don't think I've ever been to a Burger Chef.
oh, they were long gone. I think. I imagine. I hope.
I don't know. I'm pretty old.
I
so-
know. that was going to be the joke. It was like, was it Burger Chef?
Yeah, we worked on System 36, and I will say that this company also had a lot of their accounting stuff was being done on System 36s, and at the time they had to go to junkyards to buy parts to keep them running.
Like those people who know to program Fortran and high demand still, right?
Well, they had a lot of accounting software in COBOL running on
Yeah.
System 36, and they didn't want to pay for an AS400. So
You get what you
Oop,
pay
I gotta
for.
go. Dinner's ready. I will see you
Alright.
all. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Trina.
Bye.
he ordered Burger Chef.
The Burger Chef has arrived. Cheers.
The
Oh,
IRS, no, it was not the IRS. They're not a franchise organization, for one.
that's why you've never paid taxes. I almost sold your G5, but
Oh,
apparently
really?
Bruce doesn't want
Dairy
it.
Queen. I'm still guessing over here. I don't know why.
You're never gonna get it.
You're never going to get it. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You know, the funny thing is I started out my career working for a franchisor, and then pretty close to when I left to go to the state, I worked for a different franchisor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Don't know why. Just happened. None of you guys are going to guess.
It's got a weird message. Sorry.
For one thing, I don't
Long
really
John
like
Silver's.
KFC.
Oh, God.
Sucks. I wouldn't eat that stuff.
Oh,
They
garbage.
used to be good a long time
They
ago.
used to be good.
Yeah, they're not anymore.
Ugh.
No.
It's like a grease bomb.
That's what KFC, not KFC, but Long John Silver was where I used to live.
Yeah.
They finally closed down that Long John Silver's. And now the whole restaurant's rotting away.
You know what I used to like a long time ago was, and it just tells you what mid-Michigan is like ethnically, you know. What's the name of it? Oh shoot! Now I can't remember the name. They did Mediterranean stuff, sort of.
Well,
Can't remember the name.
American one? Is it only in the States?
Red Lobster.
No, it's not Red Lobster. Gosh, now I'm going to have to go to the internet and look it up.
All right.
Darn
Start up
my
the dial-up.
memory.
Google Sensei to the rescue.
Because there's one locally, I was surprised that they were still in business.
Taco Bell.
No,
I'm going
it's
to-
not Taco Bell. Olga's Kitchen.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. I'm from Texas, so I never heard of it.
Oh yeah, they weren't a huge chain, but they did. You could get a spinach pie with the phyllo dough kind of style and stuff like that. And when I was very young, that was like, this is interesting international food, and it was like the most Americanized
Yeah.
stuff you could get.
If I wanted international food, I'd go to Panda Express. I like
Ugh.
Chinese food.
Too much sodium in their stuff. I can't have it. Besides, rice is not good for me either.
Oh,
I like fish. Who doesn't like fish?
I like fish.
Yeah.
I grew up on fish.
You grew up on a fish?
Well, I grew up on the East Coast.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the bar.
Yeah. Right,
well,
Mike?
I live in the Great Lakes state. A lot of freshwater fish.
Yeah.
And I live in East Texas. We don't have many lakes or whatever.
True. East Texas. Like,
Hey, Panda Express is good. Shut up. I saw that. Chinese
Express
Taco
is-
Bell.
I,
Not wrong.
is one bowl a national chain?
Is what? Say that again?
One
bowl.
bowl.
Yeah, we have them up here.
Do you?
Yeah.
I went there Sunday. It was really good ramen.
Never heard of it.
Been to it, but I've seen them. Okay.
Yeah, the one I went to was pretty good.
I haven't been to that many restaurants since 2019.
Oh yeah.
I used to go to. I think the last restaurant I've been into recently was
McDonald's.
IHOP.
IHOP. Yeah.
And
Better than
time I go to
Denny's.
IHOP, every time I go to IHOP, it's all the food is cold.
Oh no!
My
Like, for some- Like it's cooked, but it's just cold.
they vary. It really depends on the management for places like that. The one in Mount Pleasant near Central Michigan University.
Well,
Um,
I just heard Mount Pleasant, and it was like we have a Mount Pleasant here too.
Yeah, that that one's is a decent IHOP for and it's in a college town. So the one I've got locally to me, I wouldn't visit.
I've been to IHOP
Waffle
once.
House. I've never been to a Waffle House. I hear that's an experience.
Sounds fancier to me. 'Cause IHOP, I went one time in Vermont and I was sick for like hours later, nauseous from. It was just greasy.
Well, it's an
You ever been
experience, right?
Outback Steakhouse?
Oh yeah, we have them here.
Just hang on.
I like Outback Steakhouse.
They're
Fun.
okay.
They're fun.
All right, Charlie just got back, so I will be right back. I want to say hi.
No.
Yes.
So keep on talking about your food.
Who cares
Oh.
about Charlie?
I care about Charlie. Charlie is an important factor to Trina's video
Stability.
stuff.
Yes.
Yes, and stability. Yes, that too.
Okay.
Stability.
Let's
Oh, that's
let's get back to selling your G5. I'm trying to convince Bruce to buy it, but he says he has a better one, but it's not an American
everybody
model.
has a better one.
But it's not an American model. He has to buy it to compare the differences between his model and the American model.
Are there any?
No, but he has to take a look.
He has to do this just so he can prove the point that there's no point to
Yeah.
it.
So, you know, I was talking to someone at work who used to work for Apple.
Yeah.
I think they worked with Garth because, you know, there's not that many employees at Apple.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah. And she told me that in the cafeteria, whatever it is that they have there, they use the side panels to G5s as trays. I don't know if she was joking or not.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did in the end. Like
Yeah.
it is such a, and I don't want
If
to
you think about it, it would make a
it.
decent tray.
Yeah. They're worth more as scrap metal. the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like I kept my quad, but I've had like slower ones, and I've always like resold them pretty quickly after I played around with them because they take a ton of room. Well, you know, you have one.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now. It's a nightstand.
It's pretty much become. But I always feel bad when you see the photos like online of people like repurposing them or taking the innards out and all that. I always feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's not really. It's not one that's super.
So, what are
desirable
people
now.
looking for besides SE30s?
In my area?
Or just, you know, in general, what are people interested in?
Well, I think more compact Macs, if anything. That's the most
Yeah.
desirable ones. That's the ones
Right.
they're the more iconic ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people think of like retro Macs, you think of that. I don't find this is my personal opinion, I just don't think that people are into power PCs as much.
Okay.
As much. I mean,
Well, you know,
I'm more of a fan of PowerPC myself. But
Same
Well,
here.
I could see why a classic Mac. I mean, everybody recognizes it for what it is,
that's it.
right?
I never used a classic Mac.
I
Other
did.
than like a Power PC.
When I was in college, the Plus was new.
One bit is right. Color classics are hot right now. That's like the more desirable.
Really?
Yeah, they're very desirable. Plus, he just got one, I think. He had one shipped over, I'm pretty sure, from like Japan or something.
Yeah.
So
They're.
it has to be modded.
I was
Yeah.
going to say most of them are battery bombed, aren't they?
I find regular classics more
Oh.
on average that I
Okay.
would see. Like I picked up a few classics, and 2 out of 3 had the batteries exploded inside.
Right.
Apple or Bruce, the Lisa 2 Mac 128K SEFD HD portable Quadra 840 Power Mac G4 Quicksilver. I don't know about the Quicksilver.
What about any laptops?
Not the clamshell,
Well, the clamshell is obvious on this one.
but that's
I
like
still
the
want a
more
clamshell.
desirable of their laptops. And then
Right.
the portable, I don't really consider that a laptop because it's a big luggable, gigantic thing. I have one.
It's a suitcase.
It's not convenient. Sorry to say, it's not a very convenient computer at all.
You know, one of the computers that, if you're talking about DOS, you know, compatible computers or
Yeah.
Intel, when I was second job out of college, they had one of those compact portables with the amber screen.
I had one.
That
of those,
was, you know, looked like you were carrying a sewing machine, a small sewing machine.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
Well, I have.
I gotta get off. Thanks,
seen
guys.
that.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see it on top. I don't even know where I'm pointing. Anyways, it's on top right
Yeah,
there.
you've got one.
So that's that's the IBM luggable one.
Oh, okay.
So it has the amber screen and everything. I'm sure there's a short on it somewhere because like when I turn it on, it just like has like weird, not artifacts, but weird lines like just kind of appear. I
Yeah.
gotta get it fixed, but it's all covered in tantalum capacitors. And the first time I booted it up, an explosion went by the rear end of the thing. And I was like backing off. I was like, okay, I
Okay.
want to turn that on for a little bit.
Turn the power off on that sucker.
Here is why Bruce wants the Quicksilver because he doesn't have one.
Well, of course. He's got to complete his collection, right?
Mm-hmm. I find out of the Power PCs, the G3 blue and white is the most iconic to me. I think it's a beautiful machine.
Yeah, it is.
I think they
All
did
right.
such an amazing
Got
job.
one thing left to do.
Back to the PC laptop.
Back to the PC laptop. It's this.
Sentry. Huh?
You see this little piece of plastic here?
Yes.
It's got to come out.
Okay, hit it.
Well, does it have little clippy things on the inside?
No.
So hit it with the hammer.
Like it's in a port. And it's got to come out before the board can come out. So I'm trying to use
You're trying to pry it out.
yeah, because that's what the guy did in the beginning of the video, and I'm like, well, I can't get it out. I'll go back to it at the end.
Do you care about the cosmetic look of it?
Yeah, because I got to try to if the motherboard works, like if I can get it working after this, the customer wants it back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say, because that's not going to do it.
Yeah, I know. And I tried this little flathead screwdriver I have.
Yeah, you're going to mar it. Yeah,
You know,
you need to get a thin metal shim that's the same thickness as your little plastic guitar pick.
Message
oh, it's from
from.
um,
Oh, it's Charlie!
Charlie,
Hello.
hey, Charlie's here to save the day.
why do you have your mask on?
I don't know why I put my mask on. I
You don't trust us?
That's it.
It's
Oh,
reason
look,
enough right
now
there.
He's coughing.
Do you
Oh
wanna
no.
Would you go close the bedroom door?
Yeah, 1 minute.
No, that was it for Charlie, I guess.
It's a boring ceiling.
Oh, I got it off.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Because that is the last thing.
Yank it.
Yoink.
No more.
I
ceiling.
learned something new the other day. I had no idea what yeet meant. Yeah, I know, Charlie. It's like, you're old. So my oldest,
I am not proud that I know that word.
well, my oldest showed me the video of the original, person throwing something saying yeet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's nice that you guys have references for these things.
Ta-da! We have a motherboard out.
Yay!
How does it
Throw away.
smell?
Yeah. Cat pee pee.
It smells fine.
Charlie, go smell the board.
Does it have any white crystals on it?
No, I'm good. I don't want to smell the board.
No, it looks fine.
Okay, so it didn't actually hit that board then, probably.
Probably not. But I'm still going to try to... I tried turning it on today, and I didn't get anything on the screen.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try cleaning it out. And I'm also wondering about that power jack. Can you ultrasonic a power... Joe? If Joe's still here, can you... Or Bruce? Because I see Bruce is here.
Or
Well, I would
Charlie.
check the power jack to see if there's shorts in it
Yeah.
first. Because it could be somewhere else.
I'm trying to find out.
It's true. Smart man.
Before I tried to clean it. And then I'd try IPA on it before I'd do anything else.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. But I was like, maybe I'm thinking...
Not a beer.
I was gonna say. All I could think of was beer.
Eric drinks a lot. That's why he can't think of
I
anything else.
drink stout. IPA is not beer. It's PP water.
So Joe, because Joe said what? So the power supply. Let me move my water bottle for a sec. When I plug it in, ta-da, there's a little white light ring here. But as soon as I plug it into this, where it goes into the computer,
Plug it in now and see if it goes out.
Okay.
Since you have it unplugged. Bzzzt.
Nope. It's fine.
So
Not the jack.
that jack is probably fine.
Okay.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Drinking water.
Okay.
Oh, show
Yes,
them
Action Retro. Team Stout. You want beer you can chew.
Dave's. Charlie,
Make it sound so pleasant.
Yeah.
It's bread in its proper form.
show them
You
your
want it to
water
stick
bottle.
between your teeth.
No,
What?
Show them your water bottle.
no, that would
Why
be
am I
Vegemite.
showing them my water bottle?
Oh no!
Hey.
Hey,
Get outta here.
now everything will work perfectly from this point on now. Is Dave here?
That's right.
We exercised those demons this weekend.
Yes, we did. Yes, thank goodness, huh?
Dave, you're very loud. Your voice
Yeah,
is
your
super
heat
loud.
levels up pretty high.
Input.
Are you trying to intimidate us?
I will fix that. Hang on.
Charlie's
Yeah.
of a different generation. He doesn't care. He's not afraid of anything.
How's that? That a
No.
little better?
Sure,
And
he looks like he's the
Kentucky,
next
you're from
generation.
the same generation.
You look like you're from the next generation to me with that shirt on. Lieutenant, Commander. Surely.
What?
It was on an angle just right so that it looked like one of the
The
Oh,
Star Trek
it's just a
shirt.
black shirt. So,
What do you
It's a
got?
black
Oh, is
shirt that says
is that a
Pride
paper
Vibes.
sack you're holding for your beverage?
No,
Oh, okay.
this is my drink. It's just water.
So
I thought
it
you were like,
says.
I thought you had like a bong or something. I heard in the background, and I was like, "What is he doing?"
I don't
So-
smoke pot.
How is it that you know about this?
Yeah.
No, you.
The bong.
Dave told me
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That
don't
makes
be
sense.
he lives
Don't
that thug life.
I've read about those things, but I have not participated in those things. So yeah.
Dave, you want to buy a 1.6 gigahertz G5 tower?
I listened to this stream on the way home, so
So no,
Yes.
he doesn't want one.
Hey, it's vintage Apple tech.
it is absolutely.
It's got all the scratches to prove it too.
I have my 2010 Mac Pro underneath my desk here, and I hardly ever use it. I just use it as a backup in case the thing that I'm on here doesn't work, you know. And it's way overkill, more than what I need. I mean, the thing's
Yeah.
got all kinds of horsepower, you know.
I
It'll put
use it
this.
as a nightstand.
So I saw Garth was here a little earlier, so
Yeah.
what happened to
he went.
that, by the way?
Had to go.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Yeah, he said you weren't paying enough attention to him. He had to leave.
Well, I'll chat with him on the Discord and try to make him happier.
I'm kidding.
Hey, weren't you taking apart that hard drive, or those hard drives?
This is plural.
Well, do you want me to take him apart while I'm on?
Yes, it's a computer stream. Maybe you're supposed to show.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Trina, do something.
Do something with your life, Trina.
I'm reading the chat here, and Starbuck had a very, very interesting comment about beer.
To go back, like my wounds down, Peter. It's awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
I like mine like my scotch.
We're gonna start with this one, taking it apart.
Okay.
Okay, whatever that is. Cool.
It's a rectangular black thing
Yes.
with a skunk's tail on it.
Oh, and by the way, Drunk Charlie's adventures are gonna return.
Oh,
Oh.
I've been
Oh.
eagerly awaiting to hear
You're
that.
going to defuse a nuclear weapon.
Diffuse of nuclear. Okay, I think I could do it. I
Why
can
not?
do anything when I'm drunk.
I have 100% confidence in your ability to defuse a nuclear weapon.
Oh, sure.
Or even a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear. You gotta switch camera angles there, Trina.
Well,
Did
I don't know if
you
I can-
catch what I typed about stout beer? Sorry, I have to go look at past comments.
so you're just getting off work, Dave?
Yeah,
Always the blue wire.
we get off at 5:30, and it takes me about 45 minutes to get home. So,
Yes, Jeremy. I read what you said about stout beer.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Or
Eric.
any beer for that matter, it sounds like.
Eric, he's offering you a 386 for that G5. A laptop, though.
No, you know what I want? If I'm going to do that, I want a
Yeah.
486 100 megahertz machine, and it has to have a handle, like to a like a toolbox screwed to the top of it, so you can carry it to LAN parties. That's what my 486 looked like. Big tower case.
Well, you
Handle
could
on
put
the
a
top.
handle on the laptop on a 386.
Wouldn't be the same. Sorry.
I say take it to what is it? VCF? VC? What is the one you're going to?
VCF Midwest.
VCF Midwest. Sorry, and put it. Say looking for trades and see what you're getting. See what you get for
Yeah.
a trade.
You know, Ron tried that.
Okay.
He tried, like trading a paperclip thing,
Mhm.
to
To move up. Yeah.
to move
see what
up.
you get.
and people were like, why would I want that?
Someone will want that G5. I'm telling you. Someone
Maybe I
will
should
want
try it
that.
with a G5. That might work.
Just see.
What do you
Someone
got
will
for
trade
trade?
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, because somebody might want it in their collection.
I'd trade it for a monitor.
Well,
There
there
you
you go.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's somebody there that would have one.
I have this lovely 13-inch monitor.
So the drive that came out
Too
of
big.
it is
Yeah.
a 320 gigabyte. That was in the Eagle one.
What kind?
Western Digital.
Well, it's a decent drive, probably.
Yeah, if it works.
So
If I can figure out how to get the damn thing. Oh, okay, we're screwed.
66 megahertz is enough for its software of the day and much more stable. I don't know. I have nice memories about my 100 megahertz 486.
is this like not back in the day when like if you went from one to the other for games, like the games would just like go extremely like super fast all of a sudden? I remember being a kid and like when we would
No.
upgrade
We
to the
didn't.
newer ones, it would do that.
I didn't do gaming LAN parties. What are you talking about? We did coding LAN parties.
Really?
I'm not kidding. We actually,
Okay.
I actually used to. I was convincing people to try PHP that were used to doing Microsoft Stack development, trying to get them to try open source stuff.
There's a whole group of people just coding all night long and connecting their computers together.
Yeah, it was like a rave. You know, you had the lights going. You know,
Charlie,
Again, I have no idea about
Yeah.
that. Charlie Wood, he's super young.
for a second, I thought you had taken off your shirt, but it was your arm. The way your arm
Yes.
was positioned, I looked up and I'm like, why? He took off his shirt? Oh, okay.
No,
Do
I
it,
couldn't
Charlie.
that.
Come on,
No,
Charlie. We'll
I'm-
get more views.
I'm
Okay.
that will be a no from over here.
No.
Wing Commander from.
Ain't
Um,
no party
Sorry,
like it.
Dave. It's not that kind of stream.
Oh yeah, Wing Commander.
Yeah, ain't no
Love that.
party like a PHP party.
Yep.
You
And
betcha.
Bruce is showing off because he has
Hey,
30,000
Sean.
subs and I have 227.
I still have a presentation that I did for a templating system for PHP that I wrote.
So, Bruce, how
Wow.
much do I have to pay you to get like half of those over here?
There's plenty
Yeah,
of bots that you can pay
He
for.
cracked 30K subs today. Very
Yeah.
nice, Bruce.
Ooh.
Good for you.
Nice.
Excellent.
So,
Will you send your rejects to my channel?
Yeah, please. I'll take. I don't care. I'll take rejects. I mean, I took Charlie after all.
Oh, burn. Charlie, you need some salve for that burn.
Sorry, what was the burn? I wasn't listening.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, nothing. You didn't miss
wanna
anything.
know. No,
Yeah.
you don't want to know.
And I'm sure
Okay.
Sean Trina could spare maybe one sub. Send one over to you.
Wow.
I haven't looked yet lately to see where I'm at. I should do
I
that.
picked up 3 the other day.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Go to the.
I think I picked a few up with the AUX stuff.
227.
So what processor does that have in it, Trina? The one you're working on?
Oh, the one that I took apart, you mean?
Yeah.
It is an i5 6th gen processor.
Oh, okay.
It has some extra special ointment on it, though.
I heard.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You heard the stream.
Yeah.
Was this from one of your kiddies that did that,
No,
Trina?
it's
Oh,
from, it's from a client's.
client. Okay.
Justin, you will crack 150.
Do
Yeah,
more
you will.
giveaways, Justin. I need more stuff.
Oh, hey, Justin. I need more stuff.
I still have the
Huh?
C64 that you get.
I did pick up a few. I picked up 25 in the last 28 days.
Yeah.
So.
You're good at what you do.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I watched your coding. From the book, you admitted, but still, I watched it.
oh yeah, it was when we talked a little bit about it, and I actually kind of jumped ahead a chapter.
No one would know.
People had helpful suggestions.
This
So-
is
Sean doesn't call them subs. He calls them, was it
Hoagies.
hoagies, because they're from Philly. Oh, I
Philly.
get it. Hoagie. Yeah,
Oh,
I
man,
like
I am-
those are good sandwiches. I like those.
I am
yeah.
hungry.
I love
I'm very hungry. I could go for a real Philly and I'm talking about with the the cheese whiz kind of cheese on it, not
Oh. Yeah.
a real Philly.
That'll be a no from me.
No, you have to have the cheese whiz on it. The
No,
old
no
formula
cheese
cheese
whiz.
whiz, not
The only time
current stuff.
the only time Cheese Whiz is good is on toast, and that's about it.
Cheese whiz used to have more cheese in it when it 1st
Mhm.
came out, and
Yeah.
then the stuff they do today is nothing like the original.
It's fake. Yeah.
It is.
It's
It is.
fake?
Yeah.
It is fake.
Fake.
cheese.
I'm
Yes.
shocked. That's not
No
real
way.
cheese.
No, the
I thought there
original
was so
formula
much-
had more cheese in it. Actual cheese.
More than nothing?
Uh,
Then we're
I
at
think
today,
20
pretty
or
much.
30% cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It was
insane.
more of a cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. Less cheese, more whiz. Absolutely. Yes.
Like that laptop she's working on. It has more whiz on it.
Yeah, maybe it's cheese whiz that's on there, not cat.
Charlie, shouldn't you be helping?
Well, he told me the cat peed on it, so I'm going to take the
No, I don't want to help.
Provolone and onions on a cheese
Charlie.
steak.
He
Yeah.
says, "To think I used to eat cheese whiz."
Hey, it has a shelf life of 99 years. What's
Yeah.
not to like?
It's right there, Twinkies. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this
Closest you
case
can get now is
getting
Camelda
totally-
block of Velveeta. You could make a cheese sauce. The Velveeta, you would have to add a little bit of flour to it to actually make a sauce. Just melting it wouldn't do it. Like when you go to the movie theater and you get the soft pretzel
Mhm.
bites and the cheese sauce with that.
I want a cheese steak. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
See what you started, Sean? You had to start it. Now we're all hungry.
So, Action, do you like the cheese steak that has like sweet peppers on it or anything like that? Or you don't want to embellish it?
Me, I, it depends on what it is. Like, we'll say like a real true Philly cheesesteak sandwich. All right.
Mhm.
I like it just the way it should be, and I don't put a lot of extra things on it. Now, like sub sandwiches, that's different. I can get everything I
Yeah.
can get on them.
Yeah.
It just depends on what it is. Now,
That's
I will say this: I love grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay, but I have found that Velveeta makes the best cheese on it. It is so it melts really good.
Yeah.
I use Kraft, sliced singles, American cheese. It's good, but I've not found anything yet. Velveeta, it makes the killer grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't use it for anything else, but boy, for that, it's awesome. Yeah.
Do you like pickles?
Yeah.
slice on your grilled cheese.
Uh,
That sounds
Haven't tried it.
amazing.
Yeah, try dill pickles on a grilled cheese sometime.
I like dill pickles. Yeah.
And bacon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we like bacon. Bacon is one of our major food
Well,
groups.
you
so,
mean Canadian bacon or real bacon?
Real
Bacon's
bacon.
Garbage.
Real
Who
bacon.
eats that trash? When I went to Vermont on vacation, I went to McDonald's in the breakfast because I wanted to go fast.
Oh, and they gave you that fake Canadian
They
bacon.
gave me that garbage. I was like, I didn't ask for this. I said, give me bacon. What is this?
You know, I gotta believe 99% of the people ordering those sub bacon, and they don't say sub American bacon. It's sub bacon because the stuff they put on there, I wouldn't even call it Canadian bacon. It's ham slices.
Yeah.
You know.
Sean wants your
Yeah.
G5. I'm talking him
So
up right
this
now in the
guy-
chat.
He wants to know how spicy is the G5, Eric.
I haven't licked it.
I think
He
he's,
added that helps.
he wants to know if you souped it up. Have you souped it up
I
at all?
upgraded the memory in it.
Oh, there you go.
I don't ask me how much is in it. I haven't turned it on in like, I don't know, 8 months.
Well, there you go. It's a perfect video idea for someone with like 20,000 subs.
Here,
Something like that.
I'll show you what it looks like. I'll try not to do the vomit cam here, but
Shaky, shaky. Charlie's falling asleep.
There.
On the street.
it's a
No.
nightstand.
There you go. It's in great shape.
Are we,
It is in excellent shape, except for the
Yeah.
scratches. You don't want to see the high res picture.
Eh. It's what does he say? What is it? Is not his Macs are haunted. They're what is it?
Possessed,
They're no.
demented.
hers?
I forget how he called them. The boards for some of his computers. I just lost the word.
Garbage. I'm not selling
I
it
didn't
very
say
well. I'm not selling it very well, am I?
No, he had 3, gave one away recently. So I think he's saying he wants to buy that one for at least $150.
You know, I tell you what, I'm going to bring it to VCF. I paid $35 for it. Plus, I think I paid $10 for memory. So if I
Yes.
got back what I put into it, I'd be
You're
happy.
happy.
I think it's a steal of a deal, and that he's gonna make a video about buying it. He's gonna feature your channel, right? And mention Drunk Charlie also at the same time.
We should have Charlie review it.
That would be a great
Right.
video.
What?
Charlie,
Sure.
you wanna do
Yeah, I would gladly, as long as I get to get drunk, I'm fine.
it?
He's down with it. All right.
Except you're a little bit
I
of a
am-
distance.
So I'll bring that. I'll bring. I'm going to bring my SE because if Adam brings a tube for it, maybe I can actually swap the tube out while I'm there.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Yeah. And then what
What about the
else?
big X behind you? I'm very curious about it.
My Scottish flag.
Yeah, that's awesome. I thought it was like OS 10. I swear.
That's
I was
that's
No.
what I thought. That's what I thought first
See if I-
too.
Does that explain it a bit better?
Now it's easy
There
to
you go.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm part Scottish descent. I'm also part German. I don't have a German flag. Or Prussian, actually.
Prussian.
I guess would be more accurate since it was 1830, I think, when the ancestors came over.
Yours came out the 18th. Wow.
Well, that's way off. There we go. So,
Okay.
and
so-
I'm part Irish and English. So I'm a mongrel.
What?
Yeah, I'm a mutt.
Heinz 57. There you go.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm German and English. I think I might have a little Irish too, but all far as I know is German and English mainly, because my mother's side was English, father's side was German, and we have things when his great grandparents immigrated to America. What was left of the old steamer trunk, which was
Oh, cool.
some hinges and some nails, and a diary of the ocean liner that she was on, and If,
That's
if
cool.
that's what you wanted to call them back in the day, they just look like a big boat. But with
We still have the ancestral family hatchet.
oh, okay, cool.
The head's been changed 3 times, and the handle's been changed 5 times.
Okay,
No,
use it a lot, do you?
no, it's not the same hatchet.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, no, we don't. I'm just joking. What do I? My father's great grandparents are buried in Michigan. They, I think the grandmother or the mother was born in New Amsterdam or Vermont or New York, that area back in 1790, I think. So that's as far back as I've been able to trace. I'd have to go to those areas to dig up tax records and all that kind of stuff to try to figure anything else out. And then the Scottish, that was the English side mostly. And then the Scottish side is for my mother's family. And that's a couple that got married. Their parents lived in the Carolinas, and the couple got married in like 1814. But other than that, I haven't been able to get across the pond. So
Yeah, my stepmom, she was really into genealogy. She did my dad's side of the family, and she actually published a book on our family, my dad's family. Went back to, I think, back to the 1600s.
oh, cool.
I mean, and this is before they had computers. So I mean, this was like going to hospitals, getting death certificates, birth certificates, going to cemeteries.
Yeah.
I mean, but she loved to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And then she was in the middle of doing her family history when she passed away. But yeah, I'll have to find the book. We've got it probably out in the garage somewhere. In one of our we have like lots of tubs of books and CDs and stuff. And but it's very interesting. All the research you put into that is very interesting.
I have a 5th cousin far enough back that's part of a more where they have more history for the family, and so he was able to provide me with some information, kind of tangentially. But one of my ancestors on my father's side was in a massacre in Schenectady, New York, back when it was New Amsterdam, in the 1650s or something. I can't remember the date, but it was like a really, like where like 25% of the people were killed in some kind of massacre.
Mhm.
Something famous that I can't remember the name of, but he was an indentured servant,
Oh wow!
so had to work it off before he could become a free person.
Wow, it's pretty
Okay,
neat.
It's interesting what you find out.
Oh yeah.
go Retro Techie.
Yes,
They're all
I'm the real Charlie. Sorry.
You're right.
All right, babe. So here's what I found in the computers.
Uh-huh.
Have a Western Digital.
Oh, green.
Nice. Hmm.
Then we have out of the one that's making the ticking sound out of the iOmega is a Seagate 1000 gigabyte. Why they don't say that it's 1 terabyte is beyond me.
Sounds good.
Because it's not a terabyte, it's actually probably 1,000 gigabytes.
Yeah. Well, what's it? 24 gigabytes off?
So in other words, they're using base 10 numbers instead of the true base 2. So it's less than a terabyte.
Then we have this Hitachi. Sorry, it's all washed out, but it's a 1 terabyte. And then finally, the first one, which was the Western Digital 320 gig.
Okay, now get out your external drive tester. Plug it into your computer. And let's test it. Your
I
dock.
use. Get ready to be sick. I use that computer over there. If you can see it.
I have one of those.
Ooh,
They're
medieval
fancy.
Norway. That's cool. Jeremy can trace back to medieval Norway.
Wow.
I did some genetic analysis,
Yeah.
or had some done, I should say, and I've got some North Atlantic genes, so that it's probably the Scottish Viking kind of thing. But
Cool. It's pretty neat when you can get lineage like that, old family trees and stuff, and
you know what's really hard? My father's last name is Miller, obviously. My mother's maiden name is Miller,
oh, okay.
and it's such a common name that it makes it really difficult to trace back things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about it is, when I got married, I was filling out the the marriage license information, and I have to put the your mother's maiden name in it and stuff, and people make a mistake all the time doing that, and the clerk got really snotty with me, and I said, look, they were cousins, give me a break. Like implied they were first cousins or something. But
Love is love.
That's
she went, I'm sorry.
So if Retro Picky is the real Charlie.
I was. Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I'm not Charlie.
It's
Yeah.
not Charlie.
And Eric is not Charlie.
This is not Charlie. I don't know who that is.
I have no clue.
Well, apparently that is supposed to be looking after a wife and 2 kids.
There you go. Go take care of them. And then there's.
And apparently the real Charlie's supposed to be in the bedroom right now.
I am. I'm here.
Prove it. Are you on your iPad?
No, I'm on my phone.
What?
He doesn't use his iPad.
Why don't you use your iPad? She spent thousands of dollars on it.
yeah. What's up with that?
I don't
Hey.
know because I like my phone better.
Charlie, if you're looking for a computer, Eric has one for you.
And it's portable.
It is.
Is
It has handles on the
It
top.
has handles, that's for it.
Yeah, that thing is heavy as a motherfucker.
No. It's made out of aluminum. It's very light.
It's the way
Yeah,
it's
I've
featured.
It's like an
I've-
aircraft frame.
I've carried those from B1 up to the 14th floor. They are not light.
So you're practiced at it, and it wouldn't be any trouble because you could carry it 14 flights.
And I'm sorry, Charlie, I gotta call you out on this. You didn't carry them from B1 to the 14th floor. You carried
Sorry.
them in the elevator. Sadly,
Yeah, I
that
carried.
sounds
That is
weird.
that is more than enough. I didn't want to do it in the first place. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh, you
So-
leave that little important detail out. I see how that works. There you go.
So with assistance, you could carry it around.
Think of it this way. It has the original Apple Silicon inside them, okay?
That's right.
Ooh.
There you go.
Like
There you
that, it's worth millions probably.
And you can
It's
always
rare.
you can always put wheels on it. That's
I open the inside up. It doesn't have any signatures. I hear that the signature ones are very common.
Mhm.
So this is a rare one.
absolutely
Oh,
sounds.
I bet it is. I totally agree with you guys. It's rare.
It could run OS 10 Leopard.
Oh yeah, that's not old
That's
at
the
all.
newest version, Babes. OS 10 Leopard's the newest version of OS
No,
10.
it isn't.
OS 10 is the newest
Bullshit.
version of OS 12.
You could put Sorbet Leopard on it, even
Yes.
newer, and have
Yeah.
modern browser features. Yes,
So
Sorbet
I-
is a sweet dessert.
yes.
Yes. And you like sweet desserts, Charlie.
You can add alcohol to sorbet.
You guys are smartasses.
I don't know
I'm
what
smart all over, not just my house.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think the deal is done and we have it on camera.
Aren't you glad you came on the stream now?
Oh yeah, I'm overjoyed.
Well, Eric can just ship it to us when he ships the laptop.
Yeah, stick it
Yeah.
in the same box.
Shipping's free.
Whoa, actually, I'd take that. The shipping is free. Hold on.
The price is $500.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was waiting
There you
on.
go.
No?
Yeah, that's a no-go for me.
Oh, okay. Fair
Trina
enough.
needs it for her YouTube channel.
No, she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yes, I do. That's great. Thanks,
Yeah, one
show
of these
it.
days I'll ship that laptop
Trina,
to
you
you.
are
though.
full of it. You had blue eyes and now they're brown.
She's
Wait
a
until we get that case, that free computer case. You're gonna get drunk.
Very abusive.
You'll have to drink that nasty IPA.
I had a customer contact me the other day, and they said, I'm at a friend's place, and they upgraded to a mini tower. They didn't know what to do with their old full-size case. Do you want it? Yeah. Price is right.
Yeah.
So.
No, I don't get any free things anymore.
Nothing for you.
I used to get off Free Cycle. I knew there's a doctor that worked at a local hospital, and they were
Yeah.
shutting down some hospitals, and they made they call it a super hospital. Okay, so it was like a bunch of different hospitals in one, and they were scrapping all the computers, and a lot of the research computers were Macs. So he put it on Free Cycle, and we kept meeting up, and he removed the hard drives, but he kept giving me like the G5s. He had like some MDDs. He had tons of Macs. He kept giving me from the hospital. It was a great deal. Doesn't get better. I mean, I wasn't robbing old ladies for laptops, but I mean, it was something. Sorry,
Are you
Dave.
sure?
Dave,
Are you sure? Wow.
You know,
Dave
I
has a
think
criminal record.
I think you're projecting.
Hey, when
This
you
has
want to
all
get
been about you.
when you want to get a clamshell, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
They're not making any
I love my sticker covered
I also
clamshell. I just have to get a new trackpad cable for it. So
I love how
Oh.
Dave is just nodding and agreeing with Retro Techie. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, eh?
well,
he's
it
been
will be showing up soon, okay? And I will show it to you and the world when I get it. All right.
So Dave, I do owe you an apology for Sunday. I was going to join the stream, but we ended up house hunting.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's no problem. It's all good.
Did you buy a house
Not yet.
in Toronto? Don't you need to meet
No, we're moving.
multi-millionaire?
I'm
We're
moving.
looking at
We're
Niagara
moving.
Falls.
Don't they give houses to you in Canada?
Everywhere but Toronto. You have to be
Oh.
uber rich to live in Toronto or Vancouver, really.
So no,
Especially Vancouver.
we're looking at the falls because it's like half price.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Live there pretty much.
That's why they call it house hunting. You gotta troll around, see what works, what you like. Yeah,
Trolling for houses.
there you go.
And in Niagara Falls, you can go on like a, what do they call it? Like a little raft right over the falls sometimes, or
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
one.
You
the
go
barrel.
first. You go first.
A barrel,
and
that's it. A barrel. You take a barrel over the side, you'll be fine.
Retro Techie, you go
Yeah.
first, and I'll follow.
We'll do it together, you and I, Charlie.
Okay.
I'll meet you there next week. I'm
Okay.
still on vacation.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
So, tomatoes on grilled cheese.
Ugh.
Ew.
No.
Isn't that a Canadian
no.
thing to do
No.
tomatoes cut in half with
Tomatoes are
cheese on
vile.
them?
They're disgusting.
I love tomatoes, but I've never, like I said, I'm kind of a purist on my grilled cheese. I just like to butter it up really good, fry it in the pan, put the cheese in there, it's all nice and crispy, and I do put ketchup on it and eat it.
You and Bruce.
Oh no, he used barbecue sauce.
Yeah, on lasagna. So, do you ever do the twice grilled, where you grill one side of the toast
Mhm.
and then put the cheese on that side, put it together, and grill the outside?
Yeah, I've
You
done
got
that before.
grilled on both sides.
Yep, I've done that before too. Yeah, but usually I'm hungry. I can't wait that long, so I just do the one side.
Do you like crusty bread?
Joe, you're wrong.
I like it crusty.
Bread,
Yeah,
cheese, and bacon.
It's like a sourdough bread.
yeah.
Oh,
And I've done grilled cheese on sourdough.
Ooh, chopped ham on grilled cheese sounds good.
Oh yeah, some
Sorry.
people like that. No,
Totally
some people
cut you
like to
off.
do it. And butter, bread, cheese, done. There, butter, bread, cheese, done. Yep, there you go. But yeah, and I like my hamburgers. So there you go.
We had hamburgers for supper the other night.
Oh,
Yeah, really good.
well,
I had,
we have a guy that has that periodically has meat cows, and he. I mean, I would never do that, but they get butchered, and so he gives us the meat. Like
Oh.
we'll get
You would just butcher and grind up some little old lady, Dave.
Oh wait, no, he wouldn't go that far. He just takes their computers.
Okay. Oh, you guys are rotten. Yeah.
It's not
Not me.
us. It's that retro techie guy.
I know.
It's definitely the retro techie guy.
What?
It's like a disease. He's spreading things, Yeah.
It's the rumors. That's what I heard that you did, and you're planning on doing.
Joe, what is it with you hating bacon on everything? I'm reading his hamburger equals ketchup, yellow mustard, mayo, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickled cheese, but no bacon.
That's okay. That would be a bacon burger. He's
Big
talking about
sloppy,
hamburger.
big sloppy, delicious. Yeah.
You forgot the cheese.
Mustard on burgers is plain weird.
I can't eat the hamburgers that you get that are so packed with stuff that you can't open your mouth to, where you have to cut it in half to be able to eat it. I don't like my burgers.
You just have to fight through it. You just have to fight through it.
The pain. The pain of eating it.
It's
We have
worth
a
the
place around here.
dividend.
We have a place around here that takes macaroni cheese, and they fry the macaroni cheese as like the top and the bottom of the burger. They put the.
Sounds like
There you go.
Denny's.
Do they do that there?
Well, they have this sandwich they do that's got mozzarella sticks,
Yeah.
those cheese sticks, and a whole bunch of stuff mashed together. It's like 5,000 calories. I don't know.
Super healthy stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, definitely won't plug the
There,
artery.
there's a restaurant near us that has.
I'd eat that.
They give you a pound of bacon with the breakfast meal.
When I was in Vermont, I don't know if this is a Vermont only thing. You guys got to tell me, for the two of you in the States, okay? I went to Dunkin' Donuts because we don't have them here, or at least in Quebec. I don't know about the rest of Canada, but we don't have them here anymore. And I'm standing in line and I'm looking at like their little TV whatever menu thing. They sell bacon as just bacon, like as the food, like individually in a bag. I swear I have never seen that before in a restaurant. That you can go, can you just give me 6 strips of bacon and I'm gonna have that, like with my coffee. Like I was blown away.
It's
Like I don't
meat-
know if Trina and Charlie, you've seen that around. I've never seen that like out here.
I mean, like, there's one diner that I usually order from. I get grilled cheeses and bacon on the side.
Yeah, but it's on the side.
Well, this is on the side. You're just only getting the
Individual
side.
item, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm blown away. I was like, what is this? Like that's
Bacon.
so
Bacon
weird.
is meat candy.
Yes,
So
absolutely. It's Sean. He
I
puts
put
bacon in
my
his coffee.
No, that's not an American thing.
And then you stir it, and then you eat the bacon and have your coffee.
There you go.
No, that is not an American thing. Where are you from, Action Retro? You sound like a Russian transplant or something.
What he is actually. I'm convinced.
There's a place up the hill. It's called Giant 88 Burger. It's a mom and pop restaurant, and they have
They serve moms and pops.
they used to, they don't anymore.
Oh.
But anyway, they have the giant hamburgers. Okay, so just a regular hamburger is about
Yeah,
like-
too
like
big
that.
for me.
okay. That's just a single patty. Okay, I'm talking about the circumference. It's probably about that
Oh,
thick.
it's a large round.
Oh, it's huge, and the buns are like that too. Their French fries are killer. They slice them up, they cook them there. Oh my God, they're good. But I had their triple one time. Their triple giant 88 burger, and I tell you what, I devoured it. But I felt miserable for 2 days in a row after eating it though. But it was good. And when they give you fries, you get a bag of fries, like a giant bag. That thing is full of fries.
Oh, it's like Five Guys here, where you order a small and they just dump 2
Yeah.
extra servings of it in the bag.
They are-
Someone needs to do an intervention on Justin. He's going to power up an 8088 motherboard.
Motherboard. What's the chance I'll have I'm hoping it'll work. I think I'm
Yeah.
for you,
A
Justin.
temper tantrum. Someone stop him.
Five Guys is overrated. I like Five Guys.
I
They
totally
are.
agree. I think
I
Five
don't-
Guys is
I don't like 'em.
overrated.
Yeah,
I don't like
I haven't eaten there.
They don't cook the fries long enough.
No,
No,
don't
they
go for the
don't.
fries. They go for the
They're
burger.
always soggy.
Yeah. If you squish the fry and it drips oil,
Yeah.
they're not done.
correct.
And when they're wormy, no good.
How
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
by the way, how did Trina's techno babble turn into Trina's food babble?
Well, you're not working on anything.
Yeah. You're sitting there.
we're
You
just
should be
talking
testing the
about
hard
food.
drives.
Well, I have a system over on my workbench that I'm pointing at.
Okay.
That I connect them, and it has a testing software on it.
So show us.
It's over there. Where's
It's
your
over
camera?
there, and I don't have a
Yeah,
camera
It's over there. Your camera is not pointed at it.
Point at. Turn the camera.
Oh my god.
Or log in with another laptop to the
Trina.
stream and point it over there.
Get back to work.
I don't understand this. We're not paying for you to come up with excuses.
You're not paying me at all. You don't
Well, we're-
subscribe to my.
We're certainly not paying you to come up with excuses. Okay, so
Retro Techie doesn't subscribe to your channel? What?
I don't bother. I only subscribe to Charlie's.
I didn't know Charlie had a channel.
He doesn't subscribe.
Yes, this is exactly
Charlie,
how I talk to my employees. Not.
All right,
I
you wanna
work at-
see-
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I'll stop talking.
So this is the corner,
Okay. Yeah.
and this is the computer
Okay.
I bought for $20 from a place I worked at the time.
Bought
How
it.
you can see it. Sorry, I can only go so far with the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that looks
Okay.
good.
Plug it in.
I have the side of it all, so I can connect hard drives and start testing them.
So do it.
I see you have a zip drive
I have zip.
disk. Yeah.
You need to ambigify yourself so we can see things
Yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can do that. The issue is that this desk has become kind of a catch-all
Catch-all.
for things.
Ultra.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
that was a beer I drank a while ago. I got rid of the can.
You drank it.
I think you can throw it away now.
Yeah, probably I could.
Charlie, clean it up.
Her work area, her responsibility.
Clean up on aisle crappy beer.
This is also why we want to get a house so I can actually have my own spot.
So you can
Yeah.
dump beer everywhere.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
You know, that beer would neutralize the coffee.
All the hops in it. There you
Yeah. Yeah, the hops in it. They counteract
At least it's
the-
better than American beer.
No, it's not. American
Yeah.
beer is really bad.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Pilsners. American classic Pilsners are bad. Budweiser, etc. Unless it's an extremely hot day and you're re-roofing the house and you're going to drink an ice cold beer, then an American Pilsner's good. Because anything would be good, right?
go. Yep. When it's ice cold.
Yeah, when it's ice cold.
Yep.
Stouts should be, not cold like that. They should be, I don't know. What's a good temperature for a stout?
okay.
I drink beer, but not that often. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'll drink, like a mixed drink or wine or something. But
68.
if I have beer though, I like it as cold as I can get it, and to me, that makes my palate happy. Getting
Yeah.
it down.
You
If
don't
it gets
get the
warm.
Yeah, but you don't get the creaminess of a stout if it's really, really cold.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Yeah.
So
So this is called the Ultimate Boot CD, and it basically lives in my optical drive.
Okay.
And then I just go down to hard drive.
oh, nice.
Fix,
Okay.
and all the way down to the program at the bottom, and it tests it sector by sector.
Wow, nice.
PBR has its place. That was back in college for me.
Yeah. A cool PBR or 10.
So, should I just leave this thing and
Those
go to
come in a
bed?
10-pack, Sean?
I'm going to leave this up to Retro Techie. Should I just leave the camera on and go to bed?
What?
Hmm.
Don't listen
Well,
to him.
you can't see anything. Why can't you move the screen? You need a longer wire or something.
Yeah, it's because the cable's too short on
Charlie, go buy
Oh
her a
my
longer
gosh,
cable.
it's 10:21
You
p.m.
buy her a cable.
I can't hear you. It just broke up. Sorry, Charlie.
You go buy
No,
her
I
a
just-
cable. Oh. Smart.
It's actually 10:20 p.m.
that. I know.
Aren't you all on vacation like I am?
No,
Oh, well.
I have to
Which
tell
obviously-
people what to do tomorrow, or tell them to do what they need to do. Encourage them to do the needful.
For fear.
Yeah.
Fine. I do not think you
Bands
should leave
play
it
at
running.
crappy bars.
Retro Techie, the type of work that I do, I very rarely ever take a vacation because I'm helping people, okay, helping them to see better, okay.
Meh, take a vacation.
I work in government. I take all the vacations I can.
There you go. Me too. Well, technically, I work for government, so.
I mean, I can take as much time off as I want, but I'm never in the situation where I can do it,
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
So-
you said you weren't going to be able to make it to VCF West, right? Because
Yeah, because I had to work.
staff.
You know,
Yeah.
I got to cover for people. We're in the process of hiring some more people, but it takes like 2-3 months to get them to where
Oh
they
my
need to
gosh.
be. You know,
Well, it takes 2 to 3 months to hire them sometimes.
yeah.
Speaking
That's-
of jobs, I start mine on the 17th.
Oh,
Yeah?
good.
What are you doing?
Congratulations.
I'm going to be doing Apple tech support
Oh, awesome.
for tablets, phones, and laptops.
He's a genius.
Now, don't give Retro Techie your number. He's going to heckle you on your first call, so don't do that.
Trying to install Mojave on my PowerBook G3. It's not working.
Oh, no. See, I would have fun and just keep Retro Techie on the phone all day so I wouldn't have to take any other calls.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Try
Right?
turning it off and on really fast.
I know. That's what your wife says, too. Oh,
Burn.
Hey, Charlie, pass that salve over to Retro Techie. He needs it.
No.
I think he just went to go cry.
Look, sub
Stop
to
bullying
me.
me.
Do you need a tissue for your issue?
I actually like it this way because look at this. I like how it like look at the
Vibrate.
sound waves and everything. It's better like that. It's much cooler.
That's before you showed your face. You would do that.
That's right. I will even say my first name soon enough once I get to 300 subs. So if Charlie would start like 80 channels or 80 new accounts right now.
Oh, if you
Say
want
who
to
I
be
am.
to 300 subs, he needs to do 301.
Okay, I'll go make 90 accounts.
There you go.
Just
I'm
create
at-
a bunch of emails.
I'm just gonna keep checking. Let's check
Okay.
the YouTube studio. 227 at this point. Okay,
Oh, not bad.
Oh, okay.
considering that I've made one video in like months, it's not bad. And that my most popular video is on my daughter's CRT TV, the Disney Princess TV, that I found her a little while back. It has thousands of views, and I don't know why people want to watch that.
Well,
It doesn't make any
It
sense.
has the word Disney Princess in it.
It has
Say, what's the watch time on it? Like 5
not very
seconds?
high. Exactly.
5 seconds. Oh, that's not about Disney princesses.
Look, 18,000 views. 18.3 it shows. You
Wow.
keep
Wow.
zooming in on me, but yeah. I don't know
Oh.
why.
I wonder what mine is.
Well, that's what I'm going to have to do then, isn't it?
Well, it's
Just
I find it's the stupid videos that get views.
Yeah.
Like, I made it very quickly.
I don't have anywhere near that many views on my stuff.
I gotta go into mine, see what I got. My most viewed is.
My favorite videos that I made are the ones that are not viewed tons. Like I did a series on fixing up a 2008 Mac Pro. It was like a 4-part
good
thing,
job,
and I didn't
Jeremy.
get that much.
17 subs. Sweet. Very good.
Yeah, he did a live stream too, I think, the other day.
He did. Justin was on it too. Yeah. And Joe. I think Joe was on it too. Yeah.
See, I need a drunk Charlie on my live streams, I think.
Okay, just pay for the gas and I'll be there.
No, it's too expensive.
Yeah. Gas
then.
is starting to go down though.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
no.
Slowly.
It's a live stream.
No. He's coming over to my side to do streams.
But
Well, everybody's
Charlie,
going to Dave's streams on Sunday.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought
Anybody
to you by
that's
PCB Way.
anybody that's anyone is doing it.
That's
Does
right.
PCP Way know of your criminal records and stealing old lady laptops and things like that, Dave, by the way?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure they probably know about it now. Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you. In fact, I need to talk to them tonight. They messaged me, so
Oh, cool.
yeah. They I talked to them via Skype. So
What secret things do you say in your meetings?
it's classified. Yeah, it's like Garth. It's classified. Yeah.
Oh, I'm at 82.2 watch hours.
82.2?
Yeah.
I'm at... Oh, hold on. Computers are hard. Hold on.
Where do you see watch hours? Oh,
Studio.
Go to your studio.
yeah, where in there? Under analytics.
Yeah, and then you look at your where it
Monetization.
says days. You go to 365 days. That'll give you your watch hours for the whole year.
Oh, okay. Mine is in the last 28 days.
Monetization. 779. Tell PCB Way I'm available if they want to throw some cash my way. I need to buy a Sega Saturn, so if I can get like 100, 150 bucks out of them, I'll mention them live on stream. I don't care. Or if Charlie wants to send me 150 bucks, that works too.
No, I'm good.
Charlie.
You won't even pay for my gas. Why would I send you money?
From Toronto, that's 6 hours.
So, your
Do you know how
point?
expensive that is? In your like Lamborghini you drove here last time?
My Lamborghini. I drive a Chevy Sonic.
Sonic is like the American Lamborghini, from what I understood.
Oh, is it?
That's what I've heard.
Well, I think I'm going to end the broadcast.
On that
That's
note,
probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Before we start talking about food again. There you
I know.
the manager has spoken.
I'm already starving after that one.
go. I think everybody in the chat is too.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to say good night to everyone. Thank you to Retro Techie, Eric Zedge, Dave, Charlie. Wow, okay. Who
And
else?
Garth.
Garth?
And Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. There you go.
Who's joining us? And what are you pointing at, Eric?
I'm just pointing in every direction.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to subscribe to all of our channels, Roger.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to everyone's channel.
And one bit.
Mine. Watch it over and over and over again just to get my view hours up. Since
Yep.
Retro Techie's on vacation, he has nothing better to do but just sit there and watch all my videos all
That's
over.
all I do. All I do.
Yeah,
It's like
please
Ron said.
subscribe to Trina's channel.
Yeah,
It'd be very much
Subscribe.
appreciated.
like, watch,
Like.
All that good stuff.
Notification.
Watch. Yes, watch.
And
Like,
click
watch.
that notification bell for all notifications.
like Ron says, you don't even have to really watch the videos. You just have to
Let
play
it run
them.
it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Just
Play
put it on
the-
play, go outside, mow the lawn, come back, it's still playing. It's good.
And this channel is brought to you by PCB Way.
I haven't had anybody offer me anything yet.
Soon enough.
So. All right, so I'm going to say good night, all, and
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
see you at the
All
Fun
right.
to me.
It's fun. Bye bye.
end broadcasting.